Visit theallamericansteakhouse.com or download the app to reserve your event room or curbside pickup and delivery. The All-American Steakhouse in Springdale, where great food and big games come together.
Something amazing is happening in data management. Even though storage needs are constantly changing, companies are only paying for what they need now. That's because CDW customized a Pure Storage Evergreen One SLA-driven storage-as-a-service solution that delivers enterprise-grade hybrid cloud storage that is effortless, efficient, and evergreen. Simplify storage administration with Pure Storage and CDW. Make amazing happen. Find out more at cdw.com/purestorage.
Hey there, good Friday morning to you. I'm 4029 meteorologist Majestic Storm tracking an active weekend ahead. We'll start to see some scattered rain showers today in northwest Arkansas. A few storms are possible as well, but no severe weather. Temperatures will top off into the low 70s. Overnight lows tonight drop down into the upper 50s. Saturday, for the most part, will be sunny with temperatures into the 70s, but in Saturday night and into Sunday, that will watch for another round of showers and possibly some strong storms. I'm 4029 meteorologist Majestic Storm. Hope you have a great weekend.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Coming to you live from the Crane Automotive Team Studios. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruscin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
With DQ.
Kelsey finds a blank space for the score.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
Everybody cries. Everybody hurts. Sometimes.
Should have played Funeral for a Friend. That'd have been another good choice.
Michael Stipe and REM.
That's right, yes.
If you can name another member of REM, good for you.
It is appropriately a cloudy and dreary day in northwest Arkansas today as the basketball season comes to a dramatic and shocking conclusion in San Francisco. Ruskin and Zach with you here on ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app, brought to you by Taco Bell, live from Lewis Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram for the Ultimate Challenge here with the Lewis Automotive Group. Derek Ruskin, Zach Arns. So y'all want to talk about sports? And DQ's in the studio, yes, her next to last day, her penultimate day, if you will. Y'all want to talk about sports or something else? 877-377.
Have we talked about sports enough today?
6963. The
Ryan and Prairie Grove says, get it out of the way and let's move on.
Okay, but see, you can't do it that way because then someone later will ask about it and we can't, Here's the worst part about this for Razorback fans. This is the worst part about this. This is the part that just leaves everybody walking around like a zombie today. And it's not the late hour, and it's not...
I'd like to disagree on that.
Well, for you, it may be the late hour, but it's not the late hour, and it's not this, that, or the other thing. But the worst part about this for Razorback fans is there's no one to blame it on. Can't blame the coach. Can't blame the refs. Not going to blame the players, even though, they're well compensated now, so you could, and it would be fair and just, even though they're quote-unquote kids. There's no one to blame. There's no one to blame. We pride ourselves as always having something to blame it on somebody else. Well, it's the government's fault. Well, it's this fault. Well, it's the ref's fault. There's no one to blame today. They blew it.
They lost a basketball game. They choked away a 16-point lead.
They choked away a 16-point lead. That's what happened. They've had one basket in the last 4 minutes of the game.
Yeah, they were up 11 with like 8 minutes to go, and I remember that's when I headed to work for the postgame show, and I'm like, they got this. And I go down, I get in the garage, I fumble around for a second, I come back, there's a timeout, it's 8, and I went, uh-oh. And it was a clunky finish. There were mistakes all the way around, and we can talk about Cal not calling a timeout. We can talk about Brazil's quick three. Fact of the matter is you got to put the ball in the basket. You had chances, you couldn't do it. And the defense broke down at the end, and Texas Tech hit some shots. That's the end of it. You got beat by, everybody's going to argue Arkansas is a better team than Texas Tech. I think they were evenly matched. And Texas Tech was able to, close the game strong. Arkansas wasn't. The thing that drove me batty was on the broadcast, they're hammering home that Arkansas is deeper than Texas Tech. 43 minutes out of the bench, you got 3 points.
This is my favorite irony of them all. Is all week it was excited. Oh, my God. Thero's coming back. Full strength. Final four. Full strength. 9 people. Full strength. You got beat by a team with 7 guys. 7. Maybe if you'd have had 7, you'd have won.
They had
They also Thero and Flynn gave you nothing last night. They gave you a point between them.
The Texas Tech was missing their best 3-point shooter.
Yep.
And it showed. And it showed. Toppin's an NBA guy. I was impressed with him. Federico's an energy guy. I don't know how sound a basketball player he is, but he had some big offensive rebounds. When you got 2 7-footers, and they were talking about it on the TV broadcast about how Arkansas had a significant
they're taller,
size advantage.
They're taller than everybody on the court right now.
He gave up 22 boards, and Ty and I were talking about this, at whatever hour we were on. Rebounding, who's the best rebounder of our generation in the NBA? Dennis Rodman. He's 6'7", 6'8". It's about understanding angles. It's about effort. It's about hustle. And they out-hustled Arkansas for the last 8 minutes of the game, chipped away at that lead. And when they got the lead, everybody kind of went, uh-oh, here we go.
When Texas Tech had the ball for almost a minute and got 6 offensive rebounds, and it ended with a Federico 2-pointer, that is the point where Arkansas said, it's going to take this much work to get it done? Nope. We'll work, but dadgum, that much? I don't think so. That lit the spark right
Some
there.
of it was shot selection down the stretch.
Ooh.
There were some shots you just kind of raised an eyebrow at. But look, in the first...
Well, you got a guy that they get an offensive rebound that goes right out to a guy, was it Wagner?
Yeah.
Who's made like 2 threes all year, and he just chucks one up with 17 on the timer. What was that?
Shots with 17 on the shot clock were a problem. But in the first half, everything they were throwing up was going in, and they were hitting from everywhere. But you'll return to the mean at some point, and you'll become that 32% from beyond the arc team, and they did that in the last 8 minutes when they just couldn't do anything. I think John L. Davis got tired. I think he was he was hot in the first half. He was everything he was putting up was going in. Everything DJ Wagner was throwing up was going in. Carter Knox, they were all playing great. And then, Texas Tech tightened the screws a little bit in the last, 8 to 10 minutes, and you just weren't getting the same looks, and they weren't going down, and suddenly Texas Tech is hitting them. And, if you're a big believer in momentum, Texas Tech had it for the back half of the game. And yes, a shocking loss. No, I don't think that Arkansas was significantly better than Texas Tech. I don't think Texas Tech is significantly better than Arkansas.
They were a betting underdog. I mean, how could anyone say that today? How could anyone – there's so much nonsense that, you get people – when you go into March Madness, you get all the casuals that don't know anything about anything, and they're like, oh, Cinderella, and better team should have won. And you guys don't know anything about anything. These were even teams, and Arkansas was a betting underdog. And secondly, you can't be a Cinderella when you have a guy on the bench with 800 and 900 wins. That's insane.
But if you're saying that Arkansas is a better team, you're a homer, and you're just trying to make yourself feel better. We
got to lie to make ourselves feel good today. Because, again, there's no one to blame.
I thought they maxed out last night. I thought that was the best game they could play. In that spot against that team, that's the best game they could play.
This is a place where it's always someone else's fault. And this one hurts the most, not because of how it happened, but because there's no one to blame it on. You're not blaming Cal. You're not blaming the refs. You shot more free throws than them. I mean, that's your typical metric in blaming the refs is more free throws than them. So we're going to blame the clock keeper? That is weak. That is incredibly weak. You ought to be ashamed of yourself if that's what it is. If you watch any college basketball, in a game like that, they're going to check every single time the ball goes through the net to make sure the time is right.
You shouldn't have been in that spot anyway.
Now, when it didn't start on time, okay, but that's easy to figure out. You get a stopwatch out, you go.
You shouldn't have been there. You were up 16.
That's also true.
Cruising.
That's also true.
And
cruising too much, apparently.
Well, you put it in cruise control and give Texas Tech some credit. The flip side of this is Texas Tech's, they're talking today about a great comeback. They're crediting.
Yeah, but they're going to
Arkansas
lose to Florida by 30 points tomorrow. Though.
Probably. And
They
here's
are.
and I'm not a basketball strategist. I'm not. I know what I saw. There was a physical mismatch with Hawkins, the point guard from Texas Tech, that Arkansas just simply didn't take advantage of. When you had to stop a run and you had to get points, they didn't go right at him.
Right.
He's 5'11". He was struggling to do the basic things, complete passes. How many of his passes just got somebody got a finger on it? Mm-hmm. He played awful. The one shot that he did hit was huge, and it was a 3, and it was at the end of the game when they were surging. But when you need 2 points, you go right at that guy, at him. And I think he had 4 fouls in the ball game too. It's going to be one of those games people are going to scratch their heads for months. But when you look at the totality of the season and where they were at 0-5, and I know everybody wants to start at the 0-5 and go, well, you lost the first 5 games. You weren't great for the first couple of weeks of the SEC season. It was a good season. It was not a great season. It did not end up where you thought it would. Some of it was by circumstance. Some of it was because they over-evaluated a couple of guys.
Where did they think it was going to end? In San Antonio?
I think Sweet 16 would have been the baseline.
Okay.
I think that would have been the baseline.
So the Final Four was the goal?
Well, of course. I mean, of course, when you have that many 5-stars and that many guys and you've got a Hall of Fame coach, I think it's reasonable to think Sweet 16 is the baseline for you. Elite 8 probably would have been maybe their ceiling. Anything after that's gravy. They, because of injury and some of the things that went on, I mean, they were struggling in January and February, and they fought through it, and they got to this point. Great effort. Great coaching job by Calipari. Just, when you've got 9, you're back to full strength, and, you blow a 16-point lead, people are going to be angry.
See, here's what the unintelligent people who disguise themselves as the smart ones really don't understand. These are the people on the internet that got the answers to everything. Like, 2 things are true at the same time. You can be very happy with the season and also admit they gacked it up last night, because they did. They totally vomited on themselves, pissed their pants, whatever you want to call it. That's what happened last night. But it does not take away from the fact that they got there.
Yeah.
And that how good Sunday felt when you took out St. John's the day before. It's like a couple years ago. I mean, we were over the UConn game sooner because it was a 30-some-odd point game. But you did knock out Kansas, who was really good that year. They weren't as good this year. To get to the Sweet 16, and you had the Devo Davis game up in Des Moines. So it's multiple things.
It was a good year. Is it the year you were dreaming of? Absolutely not. However, the ride was fun. That weekend, last weekend in the first 2 rounds of the tournament, it was fun.
Well, but the end result is fun. Watching these games for like is just the anxiety is just off the charts.
Well, yeah.
You need to just, you need to get your bong out and just try and chill. It's so stressful.
California chill
watching
weed, okay.
That's right. Northern California Zinzamia. I mean, it is just it's just incredible, the tension.
Now,
but we love it for some reason. I don't know why.
Let's check in with our barometer for tension. DQ, were you tense last night during the game?
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
All right,
See?
there it is. Yeah.
That game hurt so badly.
Stressful.
Yeah, put words on it because we can't.
I just knew when they were going into overtime and Texas Tech had they had everything to be happy about, and Arkansas basically had nothing because the last 3 minutes of the game was not great for them.
No.
Do you feel
you just knew that Texas Tech was going to win?
Do you feel your negative energy in any way contributed to the loss?
No.
Okay. All right.
Okay. All right.
But I woke up thinking about it this morning.
Really?
The first thing that I've never done that before.
Huh.
Like I've never been so, I guess the word is upset about a loss ever.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it was sad. And I feel sad for the players. I don't know.
Okay.
They're okay. They're probably, going to jump in their Mercedes or Lambo and go home.
Yeah, drive around campus like Todd Day used to.
Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely. They'll be fine.
Right. Exactly. All right. So the Lewis Automotive Group hotline is 877-377-6963. Here's a guy who smoked 10 joints during a game.
How are you still upright?
But it doesn't help much when you can't rebound. That's right.
You or the team?
Oh man. I mean, it was a good year with a a lousy ending.
Yep.
With a turd of an ending. That's what it was.
DQ Ethan from Atkins says, now you know how he feels when you don't check your mail.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly. He wakes up sad thinking about it. That's right.
Josefa said he would chop his beard down if we lost, and they lost. So, Dog Nation,
All right.
he jinxed the team.
Don't clog your drain,
Right.
Josefa. Get you some of that liquid plumber.
Day drinking in the 501 was very unhappy with the lack of a timeout called on the last shot. He was hammering that point home on the postgame last night, I think.
Yeah. Okay, so this is a terrible thing to say on sports radio, but I'm going to say it.
Go ahead.
I'm good either way with that. Like, if you want to play it out, fine. If you want to call and X and O it to death, and then they call timeout to counter, fine. That doesn't bother me. That doesn't bother me. Because at some point, someone's got to put the ball in the hole, whether it's out of a timeout or not or whatever.
They were so frazzled at that spot.
Well, here's what I don't like about this whole situation is timeout or no timeout. When the game went to overtime, look at Cal. He's frazzled.
Mm-hmm.
And, man, you have to project some level of confidence.
Have to be presidential.
You have to be presidential. I didn't think he looked like Albert Brooks anchoring the news in that movie
News.
Broadcast News, where he's sweating everywhere and he takes the jacket off and there's just big giant pit stains all over the shirt. Like, he was stressed at the end as it slipped away, and they were. You have to be poised in that situation. I didn't think he was.
He's had a couple of mental blankouts late in games. I'm thinking about the missed free throw that they tried.
Oh, they tried to miss a free throw on purpose?
That Davis hit. I mean, there have been
much lower stakes. But
right,
yeah.
right. And that's that's where your assistants come in. And they've got to, while you're watching everything and processing on the floor, your assistants are the ones that are keeping track of that sort of stuff. Like, hey, do we want a timeout after this? I would have preferred that they have an opportunity to set something up rather than just come down the floor and chuck up the first shot that you get. Usually that doesn't work.
No.
And I would trust Calipari to draw up something that's at least going to get you a shot going towards the basket, which is what you want. Pull-up jumpers that late in the game wasn't a terrible shot, but I would have preferred
No, it
to
was
see them.
better defense, though, because he forced him wider than he wanted to go. He wanted to go down the lane line, but it was they choked it off. He couldn't get there, so he had to force it from a difficult angle. That was a well-defended play.
I just would have liked to have seen them draw something up where everybody knew what was happening, rather than just throw it up for and with a prayer at the end.
Now, what are we going to do with this guy that just texted in here? I bet emotionally put $100 on Tech to win when Arkansas was up 10 with 8 to play. It's your fault. You did this.
Yeah.
Look what you've done.
You can't do that. You can't.
I'm so glad I didn't bet this game. Because you know how hard it is when you're with a Razorback fan to be happy that you won a bet when the team lost.
You can't do it. You got to be quiet.
It is the greatest poker face of all time. I'm surprised nothing got thrown last night. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. It was there were words. I didn't know my wife knew those words. I was shocked.
She knows.
Shocked, I tell you.
There's a great line from the movie Wall Street when it applies to betting the team that you love. Never get emotional about the stock.
Right.
Ever.
Right.
So what you have to look at if you bet emotionally, 9 times out of 10 you're going to lose.
I got to tell you, BW in Hot Springs though, that's probably the smartest bet you'll ever make.
Yeah.
This team in the Sweet 16 up 10 with 8 to go. And you bet on the other team.
Brilliant
strategy.
The minute they trotted out the stat that he was 35-0 when leading by 6
the mush. How about that? So Adam Lefkoe puts that on at halftime, and then Seth Davis called him the mush.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
You could go 35-1.
35-1 when leading by 6 in the NCAA tournament.
That's one of those. You put that up in the Price is Right trombone. Boom, boom, boom.
I said this when it happened. I said it on the postgame last night when Texas Tech hit that 3 at the end of the first half to cut it from 10 to 7. I went, that's going to be big because Texas Tech would have gone in down 10. Or 9 or whatever it was. They go in down 7. They're 3 possessions down. Yeah. And have a little bit of momentum. And sure enough, man, they as soon as it got to 16 and Texas Tech was on that 9-0 run, you're just like, oh, good Lord, we're gonna white knuckle this.
Here's another thing about Cal. Maybe this was this team, maybe it's Cal, I'm not sure, but man, you have got to be more opportunistic off of turnovers. This is Arkansas basketball 101, is turn you over and turn it into points. They got 3 points off Texas Tech turnovers last night. They only had 8 turnovers, but they only turned it into 3 points. And all throughout the year, I kind of look at that number and I'm like, well, they're not getting a lot off turnovers. And I don't know if it's this team or if it's the way he is or whatever, but that is a time-honored tradition around here, is to turn you over and just, and flood the zone with points after that.
Yeah.
But they didn't do it last night. They didn't do it much of the year. All right. A reaction edition here. Ruscin and Zach, 877-377-6963. The Lewis Automotive Group hotline is how you can join us. And by the way, I think they're going to have like 11 new people next year. We know 3.
Yeah, for sure.
So now it's, 7, 8 more probably? None of those guys that never play, they're all gone. All right? Plus 3 grad seniors. We're up to 8. Boogie 9, maybe somebody else 10. Then you got to bring it. Anyway, the math is mathing already here. You got to move forward. That's all you can do. Because you can sit and waller in this, or you can be like, all right, what do we do now? We'll be back and we'll check the news and all that stuff. Live from Lewis Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Fayetteville off of I-49. Ruscin and Zach.
Empower. Tim collects bobbleheads. A lot of bobbleheads. Baseball bobbleheads. Race car bobbleheads. Little chihuahua bobbleheads. He's got an entire room strictly for bobbleheads. Does he need them? No. Is his wife mad about it? A little. But Tim works with Empower, and he got good at money, so he can be a little bad. Ooh, horse bobblehead. Classy, Tim. Empower. Invest well, live a little. Start today at empower.com.
The Crane Team is your home for all your automotive needs. With 16 different locations across the state and America's favorite brands, the Crane Team has the perfect vehicle for you. From pickup and delivery to service after the sale, plus our famous huge Crane Cash discounts. The Crane Team simply can't be beat. Shop Arkansas's largest selection of Buick, GMC, Ford, Chevy, Hyundai, Kia, Volkswagen, and more. Visit us today or shop online at craneteam.com.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
It's our 47th anniversary at Burton Pools and Spas. Save on Doughboy pools, up to $12.50 off above ground pools and up to $2,300 off semi-in-ground pools. Doughboy pools are the most durable, with the best warranty and proudly made in the USA. Ready to relax? Hot Springs is the #1 selling hot tub brand, starting at $134 a month. Grab these amazing deals at all 3 Burton Pools and Spas locations. Burton Pools and Spas, water for a better life.
You're not a true Razorback fan until you've tasted Tusk by Goat Lab Brewery, the official craft brewery of the Arkansas Razorbacks. Cool, crisp, and confidently brewed by Arkansas alumni, every sip of Tusk supports your Razorback athletes through the NIL. Get Tusk from your local package store, restaurant, or you can come to the Goat Lab Brewery in Lowell to pair it with their delicious, handcrafted brick oven pizzas. Tusk beer, for when you want a hair of the hog that bit you.
Hey everyone, Josh Earnhardt here at AAA Business Systems in Northwest Arkansas. Do you like doing business with local companies? Did you know that AAA Business Systems is one of only a few truly local office technology providers in Northwest Arkansas? Ask your current technology provider where their corporate office is, and let's keep your money in Northwest Arkansas. Buy local, support local. Call us today at 479-442-4185, and remember, anything else is just a copy.
Let Sassy's Barbecue cater your next event or watch party. Sassy's had some of the best pulled pork, brisket, smoked chicken, award-winning smoked wings, and baby back ribs there is. And to make the crowd go wild, don't forget Sassy's great homemade sides like mac and cheese, baked beans, and loaded baked potato salad. If you can't make the game, come watch the Hogs at Sassy's Red House on College or on the biggest TV in Fayetteville on Sassy's Patio off Weddington. When it comes to barbecue, catfish, burgers, and more, nobody does it better than Sassy's. Eat, drink, and be sassy.
Hey, it's James Teague with the Teague Law Firm. I'm excited to be back on Halftime with Phil and Matt Fridays at 12:15.
For me, I reached a ceiling where if I didn't learn how to throw the hell out of it and start throwing a little harder, I wasn't going to go very far in pro ball. there's always that side of it too. Of, you hope that your controlled and your commanded stuff is good enough, but a lot of times, frankly, it's not. And so throwing the hell out of it forces you to another level to actually be able to compete.
The Teague Law Firm. If we can't help you, we'll talk baseball.
At Mach 1 Financial Group, we believe in personal finance made personal. Your financial future isn't one size fits all. So why should your financial plan be? Taking the next step toward your financial goals starts with a 15-minute call, where our advisors take the time to understand your vision and begin crafting a plan to help you achieve it. Find an advisor who's invested in you at Mach1FG.com. Mach 1 Financial Group, LLC is a registered investment advisor located in Rogers, Arkansas. A copy of Mach 1's current written disclosure brochure is available through the SEC website and at disclosures.mach1fg.com.
Listeners are always asking me about QC Kinetics treatments. Hey, they want to know if they should consider it for their joint pain. Hey, if you're wondering if you are a good candidate, let's see if you answer yes to any of these questions. Hey, first question, is the quality of your life impacted by chronic pain in your knees, hips, shoulders, or other joints? Trouble sleeping, walking, or just day-to-day movement? Next, do you want to avoid surgery and all the pain, the long recovery, and the uncertainty that comes with it? And most importantly, do you miss doing the things you love because joint pain is holding you back? If you answered yes to any of those, I'd bet you'd be a great candidate. So please don't wait. Call QC Kinetics right now and ask for your free consultation. Learn how the latest advances in regenerative medicine can get you lasting pain relief with no drugs, no surgery, and no downtime. Call 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234 for QC Kinetics in Northwest Arkansas.
Hey, Hog fans, this is Robert.
This is Elizabeth.
And this is Matt, and we're with the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville.
Hey, do y'all know what time it is?
It's about 2:30.
Summertime.
It's that and a whole lot more.
And no matter what's happening, the Stadium Shop has what you need.
We have the best selection for showing off your Razorback spirit while on vacation, even Razorback swim trunks.
Graduations, anniversaries, birthdays, we have what you need for your event.
And we have what you need for that trip to Omaha.
Even a new line of hard shell luggage.
Also, Omaha tees, flags, bases, loaded hats, and the boppers.
And you can get them here at the Stadium Shop located at 989 South Razorback Road next to Baum Walker Stadium. Or you can check us online at those WWNs.
Dad, let me do that before you hurt yourself. He's talking about our website, shoponrazorback.com.
And if you can't reach us there, call us at 479-STADIUM.
All from the only family, alumni-owned and operated Razorback store.
South of the North Pole.
Dad, please.
Folks, it does not get more Razorback than us.
Go
Hawks.
ESPN 99.5. It's not a sports show. It's Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Your news is brought to you by The Good Chair because I didn't have anywhere to sit. Get The Good Chair exclusively at the Stadium Shop. Stop by. Tell Robert Errolman that Joe Bonamassa sucks. You want to be seated in The Good Chair. Well, it ended last night in the Sweet 16. Arkansas, 85-83 loser in overtime to Texas Tech. The third-seeded Red Raiders will move on to play Florida in the Elite Eight. Arkansas ends its season at 22-14. We've got baseball on the radio tonight, 6:30 from Nashville. Arkansas taking on the Vanderbilt Commodores. They'll play 1:30 on Saturday and 12:30 on Sunday.
That's the broadcast.
That's broadcast time.
Yeah.
That is how my world works.
Right,
I don't care what
understand.
time first pitch is.
You don't care.
No, when I say 12:30, it's first pitch 105.
You don't care.
No, I do not because my day starts at 12:30.
Okay. All right.
Olivia,
Your poll questions. Do you have anything currently sitting on the dash of your vehicle?
No.
Oh, no. These Jeep people.
Jeep,
Hey.
or some people keep hats on their dash. That drives me insane.
Why?
Having something in my eye line while I'm driving like that.
But it's not in your eye line.
Yes, it is.
Their hat is not in your eye line.
If there's a hat on my dash,
Oh, well, then you remove it. It's your dash.
Yeah.
You can do
Throw it
whatever
in the
you like.
back seat where
Yeah.
it belongs.
That's right.
I can't stand anything being on my dash. It bugs me so much.
Okay.
81% of people said no. 18% of people said yes, they do have stuff sitting on their dash.
Who are these freaks?
Do you like the rain on concrete smell?
What?
Do you know
Wait
what
a
I'm
minute.
talking about?
please describe rain on concrete
The rain
smell?
smell.
the rain on concrete
that
smell.
is mixed with the concrete smell. You know what I'm talking about?
No, go on. I'd like to hear
Well,
you try to.
this-
I want to hear you talk your way out of this one.
It's the smell you walk outside and it smells like concrete, but also like wet concrete. Well, people voted in this poll, so they know what I'm talking about.
People know.
75% of people said yes. They do like the rain on concrete smell.
Okay.
Good for them.
25% of people said no.
Huh.
And this poll question I stole. Have you ever given a delayed answer to a text message to make it seem like you're busier than you actually are? Your options.
Every single.
This is a shot at me.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
Is it a shot at me?
No, I stole the question.
From whom?
Reddit.
But here's what happened. We'll give the results, and I'll tell you what
Okay, your options are yes, no, I'm actually busy, or no, I'm not weird. 80% of people said yes, they do delay the answer. 14% of people said no, I'm not weird. And 5% of people said no, I'm actually busy. And that's why their texts are delayed.
Okay.
So
and those are your polls. Go touch grass.
I'm driving, and DQ sends me a logistical text involving this whole broadcast today here at Lewis Automotive Group, and I don't reply.
No way.
But I was driving. I'm trying to be safe, you know.
No, you're not.
Put the phone down, all that stuff.
I don't care that you didn't reply.
Okay. I thought this was about
No, it
me.
wasn't a shot at anyone.
Okay.
Weird.
Fair enough.
I think I read this thing once that said, like, you see every text message that you receive within 3 minutes of it being sent.
Okay.
So you can usually assume that if you send someone a text message and they wait a long time to reply, they have seen it and they're just waiting to answer or choosing not to.
Well, now, here's a question on text messages, because I do this a lot. I get into these machine gun texts where it's just, back and forth, back and forth. When does it end? Can you just, by not replying, end the text chain?
Yeah.
Okay, because, what happens if they send you a text, they're waiting for a response, and you're like, that doesn't really require a response?
Hit it with the like button.
No, because then they'll, well, okay, I mean, I guess that's like adding a period at the
No,
end of the
because then
sentence.
they know to leave you alone.
I have
Because
a
a like button is a brutal way to end a conversation.
Is it really?
In my opinion.
I'm here with a solution. In addition to the like, the thumb, the heart, whatever it is, they need to put a giant stop sign. And so you could tap back with the stop sign and be like, this is over.
Yeah, this
Stop.
this conversation
Stop this
is
now.
officially
You
over.
can do that, though. Hold on.
You're liking all the old texts.
Please stop. Hold on.
Zach is liking texts from an hour ago from DQ. And I'm seeing them because it's our group text with the show here.
All
so.
I'm doing is liking the texts since we got here, just to
Right.
let DQ know that the conversation's over.
Thanks.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, there is
you
a stop
can
sign.
react with any emoji.
Oh my
you
gosh,
want.
there is a
Whoa.
stop sign. Oh, now this is a game
This
changer.
changes the world right here, folks.
I didn't
We'll
know
know where
this.
you were on March 28th.
You can
when
react
the world
with
changed.
stickers, too.
Whoa.
Do you know about stickers?
No.
Well, you can react with those like Bitmojis where it's like a cartoon version of your face doing stuff, but I
there's the
can't
stop sign.
I can't see them though, so I don't know what your face is doing when you do that.
Oh, what did you? Whoa, what is that?
That's a red
okay,
panda.
okay, got it.
Red
That I
panda.
Did
took
not.
a photo of at the zoo.
I did not know
Wow.
about. Now, do most people know about the stop signs?
You can react with any emoji.
But if I'm in
I didn't
if
know
I'm
that.
in one of these things and I just want it to stop and I put up a stop sign, most people know about this. I just didn't, right?
I've never had anybody reply with the stop sign because they wanted me to stop talking to them.
That's a great idea though, isn't it?
It is.
It's not my worst idea today.
Huh. Okay.
Greg says the universal end of message is 10-4.
10-4.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, that's
10-4,
a good
buddy.
one. That's a good one.
Disappointed sports fans wants a poll, Zach, if DQ will show up on Monday.
Oh, the answer to that is no.
What 2-1
no,
odds?
No. No, Bet Saracen has it at a minus 150 that she shows up, and it's dropping.
I will show up. I could have said my last day is going to be today.
You could have.
But I didn't want it to be weird. We're not in the studio.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you wanted a proper farewell.
You wanted to tell us to her face. I got it.
And
this
whatever
just wasn't for you.
And she wanted our reaction in studio to whatever this mysterious audio file she's been collecting for 2 years now.
I've gotten some information on this.
Yeah.
This is going to be. This will be interesting.
Is this a good walk off?
I think so.
Okay.
It's
all right.
not, and it's not to. It's really nothing. It's more just for me. I made it just for me.
Good.
Really? Okay. Just
Not
for
in
you.
a-
Going to share it with the class?
Not in a weird way. And yeah, I was gonna share it.
Have you thought about what you want your farewell song to be?
Yeah. What's your walk off?
Can we have all Taylor Swift intro music on Monday?
If you put it together, we can.
Is that allowed or illegal?
Figuratively,
I don't care.
DQ is. I'm sending you a stop sign. I want you to imagine a stop sign to the Taylor Swift question.
Okay.
All right.
That's not a text. That's a real life.
That's
stop
a real
sign.
life stop sign.
Yeah, like third base. Third base coach putting the brakes on. All right. Let's see here.
Okay. What's the rule if you're accidentally added to a group text? You join in. I've been accidentally added.
Man,
What?
Do you know?
No, I'm just.
Just making sure the bell still works.
Yeah.
Is the bell our property or yours?
It's your property.
That
Okay,
bell
we own
my
the bell?
daughter got for her.
Okay, all right. We're keeping the bell.
Wes from Springdale says DQ leaving is the reason Arkansas lost. If she wouldn't have been leaving, they win the whole thing.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I thought of something I wanted from the studio.
Okay.
That you may not give me.
Go ahead.
What's that?
Can I have the Mountain Valley bottle?
Yeah, you can have
The
that.
glass bottle?
Yeah, we
Bottle?
can get another one.
I really like the glass bottle.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you can have that.
All right.
Abner suggesting you do a final check marks covering your entire time with the station. Things you liked, things you didn't like.
I just give someone in the company the check marks. That would be mean.
Yeah, because someone's going to get a
Yeah,
red.
somebody's going to be very unhappy.
That would be mean.
Oh, I forgot to
We'll
tell
have to
you.
deal with the consequences of that.
I forgot to tell you, DQ. Last night at 1, oh boy, it was like 1:30, 1:40, whatever it was. The computer shut down.
Oh no.
Yeah, I got the little swirly whirly thing of death. And like Ty's trying to go to the break, and I'm like, no.
Don't
DQ,
do it.
No
Oh,
joke.
really?
No joke. I must have gotten 8 to 10 DQ did it texts.
Really?
There were
Yeah.
10 people listening to that?
Dude.
Oh, my God.
Is that why the log was messed up this morning?
No.
Oh, okay.
That was another problem.
Yeah, that's another
Maybe that was
problem.
something else.
Yeah.
Because I did it yesterday, and then I got here this morning and it wasn't done.
Huh?
Never mind.
I love it when you two talk radio. It's so exciting.
I don't know what you're talking about. Do you want Johnny Paychecks take this job and
That's
shove
a good
it?
one,
That's
yeah.
a good one.
That's a good one, yeah. CeeLo Green, Forget You.
No,
Gavin-
I don't like that song.
Gavin would like to really hear about the things you enjoyed while you were here because he gets to hear about the stuff you don't
That
like.
does not burn a segment,
Yeah,
though.
Gavin, that's going to take a minute, half a minute.
I threw away my Chick-fil-A drawer, sauce drawer.
Look at you.
Wow,
Gosh,
that's
so
it.
sad.
She groans
It's
up.
real.
She groans up. Look at her.
It's real now.
Yeah, it is.
It's getting real now. Here's a good point from Caleb and Pangburn regarding sports. With a bunch of pissed off, drunk Hog fans tonight, the Vandy Whistler better have like a Calipari level security detail over there in Nashville.
Well, Arkansas
That's a
fans
good point.
even show up.
Oh yeah, they'll be there. Not many because it's a small ballpark. One, and your baseball traveling fan base in the regular season is not that
So
large.
they're
going to
latch on to the next winner they can find.
Well, yes, that's what you do in a
All a very
parasitic relationship.
Okay, got it. Okay, that's fine. I don't know what the rules are.
Well, yeah, that's because you do all the winning, so you don't know.
They
You don't know what it's like.
They did win a lot.
You don't know what it's like.
Phil extended our beef this morning, by the way, with the Red Sox.
What'd he say?
He's saying very nice things about my Red Sox, and I don't like it.
God.
I mean, Phil's a cranky old guy, just like us. And he is that way with his Pirates, but he was very complimentary today. He's setting me up. I'm going to get whacked.
Let me tell you something. As bleak as Phil is on the radio, he is much bleaker in person. He is a very
Well,
he's a dark soul.
When it comes to the
and
Pirates,
I love it.
When it comes to the Pirates, he's very bleak. And I'm like, Skeens is coming. He's like, yeah, it's not going to help. Yeah, it did. It really kind of helped. Although they, got walked off last night by the Marlins.
Well, that's not what you're looking
That's
for.
not. It's not ideal, but it is what it is.
Yeah. My dad was excited. The Cardinals won, so they're on pace to win them all.
Yeah, they're going to be 162.
He's very excited about that. He didn't have much to say about them booing the DeWitts before the game, though.
Well, that's because your dad was booing the DeWitts. DQ, Ethan would like you to rehash everything you hate. That should take up half the show on Monday.
Oh, at least. That'd be great.
Yeah, DQ, if you could do that, that'd be awesome.
Prop our feet up.
Right. Not have to worry about anything.
Get the fireball flowing. It'd be awesome.
Yeah, I wouldn't leave that on your desk around those people.
Oh.
Just FYI.
Maybe that's why I did it.
Okay.
We've got more coming up here live from Lewis Automotive Group right here off of I-49 in Fayetteville. The Lewis Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram store is where we are. Look for the Car Tower. It's the only one in Arkansas, and you'll know you're at the right place. That's where we are today. The Ultimate Challenge continues. Matt's going to join us here when we come back. It's the final days, and it's carbine weather, and they're sharpening the pencil and all the other sayings right now.
The compass, the pencil.
Right here at
all
Lewis. Oh, yeah, sharpen the compass. That's dangerous.
Draw circles.
That's right. We'll be back here on ESPN Arkansas.
Call or text the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group. The Ultimate Challenge is back with the ultimate selection, ultimate savings, ultimate financing, and the ultimate amount for your trade.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, your favorite drafts are poured at a frosty 29 degrees, and rare barrel-aged whiskeys are served just the way you want them. It's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes in clutch? Every day, from lunch to late night. Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
No one does happy hour like Twin Peaks. From tequila cocktails and top shelf spirits to handcrafted whiskey drinks and 29-degree drafts. There's something for everyone. Grab a seat and raise a glass at Twin Peaks and Rogers.
Electrical work can be dangerous. Don't let a do-it-yourself mistake lead to a bigger problem. Mr. Sparky's highly trained electricians can handle all of your electrical needs, guaranteeing that your job will be completed safely and within code compliance. Trust the experts at Mr. Sparky. We'll leave your home even safer than we found it. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Is your home ready for the changing seasons? Precision Comfort Heating and Cooling keeps your systems running smoothly year-round. From expert maintenance to emergency repairs, their certified technicians have you covered. Take advantage of their seasonal tune-up special for just $69. Call 479-435-5039 or visit PrecisionComfortHeatingandCooling.com today. Veterans, active military, and first responders get a 15% discount. Precision Comfort Heating and Cooling. Comfort is just a call or a click away.
Hey y'all, it's Melinda at Fantasy Sports Cuts. It's time to step up to the plate and get a big league haircut at Fantasy Sports Cuts. Whether you're gearing up for the game or just need a fresh cut, our all-star stylist will have you looking like a champ. Kick back in our big comfy chairs, catch the game on our ATVs, and enjoy a cold beer or root beer while we handle the rest. Book online at fantasysportscuts.com or call us at 935-3116. Walk-ins are always welcome, but if you're on a tight schedule, we recommend booking ahead. Fantasy Sports Cuts, where every haircut is a home run. Located at Mission and Crossover in the Harp Shopping Center.
Shrimp boil. A Southern classic. Tender shrimp, hearty potatoes, flavorful sausage, and sweet corn, all boiled to perfection. Richard's Country Meat Market has everything you need. Shrimp at 16 to 20 and 31 to 35 count. Sausage, corn, and potatoes. Plus, the best seasonings for a Cajun crawfish boil. Are you looking for fresh seafood? Richard's has top quality salmon, cod, and more. With over 30 years in business, they're your go-to for prime meats, Petit hams, and house-made seasonings. Plus, everything you need for a shrimp boil. Call 479-443-0000 to order. Or stop by Richard's Country Meat Market, just 1 block east of College and Rolling Hills Drive in Fayetteville.
Ready to explore beyond the beaten path? Discover the Range Rover lineup at Land Rover of Little Rock. Experience handcrafted luxury with the capability to take on any adventure. The elegant Range Rover offers unmatched performance and first-class luxury. The Range Rover is built for every journey. Visit Land Rover of Little Rock today and explore our incredible Range Rover selection. Plus, take advantage of our promotions and recently revamped service department. Visit us at 25 Colonel Glenn Plaza Drive or log on at LandRoverLittleRock.com.
You're not a true Razorback fan until you've tasted Tusk by Goat Lab Brewery, the official craft brewery of the Arkansas Razorbacks. Cool, crisp, and confidently brewed by Arkansas alumni, every sip of Tusk supports your Razorback athletes through the NIL. Get Tusk from your local package store, restaurant, or you can come to the Goat Lab Brewery in Lowell to pair it with their delicious, handcrafted brick oven pizzas. Tusk beer, for when you want a hair of the hog that bit you.
You know that crushing feeling when you press print at your PC and the doggone machine just won't print? Well, I fixed that. Hi, I'm Tim Stanley, owner of TDS IT. We are an IT company with a long history in the print channel, and I have fixed the printer conflict by creating my own Northwest Arkansas-based help desk. Call us at 479-575-0770 for more information on how a true IT company can keep all your printers and scanners up and running all the time.
Walk-Ons is always a win, whether it's for a post-game celebration, drinks with the crew, or an easy weeknight dinner. Walk-Ons has you covered. Scratch-made dishes, wall-to-wall TVs, craft beers and cocktails. Dig into their mouth-watering menu items like po' boys, gumbo, and voodoo shrimp, plus fan favorites like juicy burgers and fresh salads. Find your nearest location in Rogers, Fayetteville, Fort Smith, Conway, and Little Rock, or order online or in the app. Walk-On Sports Bistro for the win.
ESPN 99.5. The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. Welcome to the entertaining portion of the broadcast day. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
All right, we're back here on Ruscin and Zach live from Lewis Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Fayetteville, right off of I-49, with Matt Lewis here in his best
you like that, don't you?
Short sleeve suit jacket.
Once again, not off the rack.
Not off the rack.
Okay.
You know, you said it resembled some Scarface. There.
You
know, I was looking for something loud. You know, listening. It's worth coming through to see the atmosphere. You know, it's like going in somewhere and you could just feel the energy and you can feel the excitement. You might not even be looking for another vehicle, but you're like, man, this would be an exciting place to do business.
Yeah, we've got Hawaiian shirts over this way. There was a guy running around with smiley faces all over, and he had one of those like Ranger Rick hats on.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
yeah, that was Trey.
Okay, Trey.
That was Trey.
Okay.
Yeah, so for anybody out there that's been in service before, you know, Trey's been with us at both dealerships. He's now our service director. He's got a closet full of that. We had to kind of open it up. We call it Cancun Friday, but it's really, you know, it's got to be a broader range than that.
Okay, yeah, he feels like a Playa del Carmen Friday.
A little bit.
With the Ranger
hat.
Yeah.
He's got the bucket hat going on. You know,
it's a little bit different.
He was very excited to tell me about it. So Ultimate Challenge continues here on this Friday. You also have the food trucks out there. They're rolling through. They'll be back again tomorrow. We're going to have axe throwing here tomorrow.
Wait a minute.
All right.
50-foot obstacle course for all the kids.
Wow.
We'll have the chug truck that comes and makes all the flavored drinks and stuff like that. So a lot of atmosphere, a lot of things for the kids to do, to come by. We're selling cars.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say is we're selling. 517 is where we're at right now.
Oh.
570.
Right there.
Now, you know the goal is 555,
right.
So we can't let up. But I will tell you this. I love talking about new inventory coming in because we've had a lot of people come by, and even though we have 1,000 vehicles in stock, maybe we didn't have the exact vehicle that fits what you're looking for. Over the past 2 days, we've acquired an additional 40 pre-owned vehicles. All 40 of those we've either trade-ins or with this today alone, we've bought 5 off the road. So people that have come in, showed us their car, we write them a check on the spot.
Really?
5 of them off the road, write a check on the spot, even those that have payoffs. So if you're listening out there and you're like, Matt, I'd love to take advantage, but I don't need a car. Actually, I got one too many. Come by, we'll write you a check on the spot for it.
Okay.
And what you won't find at other places is if you have a payoff, they wait for you to get the title, so on and so forth. We handle all that 100%.
That makes it easy.
It does
makes
make it
seamless.
Easy. It really does. Hey, so 555 got to be sold. We've got the big specials out there. We sold the Grand Wagoneer that was $25,000 off. But guess what I told them to do? Replace it with another one. I said, I know that one looked ugly on paper, as far as financially did it make sense, but I said, put another one in there. So we got another one, $25,000 off. I know I talked about this, about the Escapes and the Compasses, and I don't know if y'all remember me bringing these up. It was a couple fan favorites because they're both under $30,000. Right. They're both 2025 model, smaller SUVs, get over 30 miles per gallon, have all the technology, all the safety stuff. This month alone, we sold 21 Jeep Compasses and 34 Escapes. So that's 51 of those. So it's not me just talking about it. People come in, they see it. We sold 51 of those vehicles under $30,000.
Nice.
And that Jeep, for example, it's $24,900. It's four-wheel drive. It's a 25 model. It gets 30 miles per gallon. It's got all the tech. It just makes sense. We talk about the Grand Wagoneer is $25,000 off. This one makes budget sense. We also went over some vehicles this morning that were $6,500 and $7,000 and $5,000. So maybe you got somebody that's getting ready to graduate. They need a car to go off in college, or maybe somebody's getting to turn 16. We can help you out there as well. Don't forget about service. We got our final days of the tire sale. The buy three, get one free. I did check on yours. They qualify.
Okay.
They do.
All right, okay.
I knew you were going to ask me about
Pirelli 215Rs.
Yep, it's ringing in my head now. It's many times since you said it. Okay? Hey, don't forget this is going on at all locations. We're sitting right here in Fayetteville, where you guys have been with us all month long. But it's up in Springdale, which is North Thompson, right up in the north part of Springdale, or it's out in Farmington. It's right there on the line between Farmington and Fayetteville, right past Lowe's there on the left.
I passed one of your sales the other day. They had the Ultimate Challenge sticker in the back.
Oh, yeah?
I'm like, okay, that's one of 517 right there.
That's it, isn't
pulled
it?
up right next to him and was like, all right, okay.
That's it. So we're having a ton of fun here. We've got all the specials going on. But again, we're giving over book value for your trade-in or even buying it because we got to replenish our inventory. Now, no doubt in my mind we're going to hit the 555. We got to work hard for it, and that's what we're ready to prove to you, the customer, whether that's working through the financing. My brother Taylor was on talking to me about it the other day. He was in charge of getting a hold of all of our finance sources. Okay, so we split it up as the three brothers. Like, okay, you take this, I'll take this, you take this. Let's make sure we're all ready to go. He calls all 26 of our lenders, the head people, and he says, here's what's going on. Here's what we've got to sell. I need you guys' help. The majority of them offered up a 2.5% rate reduction for Lewis customers. So that means that even if you walked into the bank, you wouldn't get the same rate that we get here. And we said, here's what we're doing. We're going to do buy, sell. So we're going to give the customer the exact rate that we get from the bank. And the bank said, if you do that, we'll jump in up to 2.5 additional interest rate points. And that helps save as well. So you get to leverage off of, we bundle all this business together, send it to the bank, and say, here's what we've given you. And then if we get one that's kind of on the line and we need a couple extra months or the credit's right there in between, we say, remember all those other ones we sent you?
Yep.
We leverage off of that. So that's how you, the customer, wins. Let us do the heavy lifting for you. We'll help you on the financing. We'll replenish our inventory by giving more money for your vehicle. Of course, we'll take massive amounts off of vehicles, up to $25,000 off. I think all those reasons add up to a whole lot of reasons people should come in and at least check it out.
Yeah, 555's in sight. We do have a question from one of our listeners.
Okay.
Have you considered what your Christmas decorations will be on the car tower? You gonna put it up like a big tree?
Oh, man. We've talked a whole lot about that. Like, what do we do lighting inside? Because we've talked about not only for Christmas, but what do we do on some of those themed months, like Breast Cancer Awareness Month?
Yep.
We light that sucker up.
July 4th.
July 4th. I don't know how much taller I can go.
Okay.
Because I'm a little over 40 feet
City
right
Fayetteville
now.
would
You
like
know what
that
I
very
mean?
much, yeah.
But I can promise you, maybe one of the lifts we would change out some Christmas trees are in there.
Okay.
So we got some time. So if you've got suggestions, shoot that back over and we'll put it in.
Any concerns about the car alarms going off in the tower?
Well, not any more than like the showrooms are out on the lot.
All right.
So no, I wouldn't say
Okay.
so.
All right.
You know, if it's not a freak out moment for us when one of those alarms is going off because it happens quite
All the
often.
time. Yeah.
I'd
You know.
imagine if there's a loud clap of thunder, you get a couple.
It's a little bit different. You know, if I hear glass shattering like somebody ran into something, that's different.
Yeah.
But the car alarm going off, it's kind of a normal part of it.
It's part of your business.
It really
it's
is.
part of the deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, so both of those are good questions, though.
No,
you
no.
know?
Look, don't encourage them because they'll ask really stupid questions.
That's right.
Yeah,
Don't get them going.
Just pat them on the head, say thanks for your question, and let them move
I
on.
don't have any plans working on the wall or any of the rest of that stuff.
We tell folks just don't make eye contact with them, and you'll be okay.
That's right. That's right. That's
So
right.
there's a lot of excitement. I guess what I want to tell all the consumers out there is it doesn't cost you anything to just come see what your vehicle's worth, come see what your payment would be, come see what a new ride. You might just be getting back from spring break, and you're like, you know what? It'd be nice if we had a little bit more room, or if we had a third row, or, you know, as soon as we were driving, we hit over 100,000 miles or 110, and we crossed our fingers because we were out of warranty. Luckily, nothing broke, but it could.
Yes.
It's an older vehicle. Let's get you in a vehicle with some peace of mind. Don't forget about that Lewis guarantee where you double the factory warranty only here at Lewis, 10-year, 120,000 mile, and you get a 5-day exchange program, so buying confidence with us. We got 3 selling days left, Friday, Saturday, and Monday to hit the 555. My suggestion would be get here before we hit 555.
Yes.
We'll keep selling after that, but you want the most aggressive, get here before we hit it.
That's right. All right, Matt. We'll talk to you again here in a little bit. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Matt Lewis, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, the Lewis Automotive Group Ultimate Challenge going on right now here, and we're live today right off of I-49 at the Lewis Automotive Group. We'll be right back here on ESPN Arkansas.
Join the All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater in March for all of the madness and catch every game. With wall-to-wall TVs, keeping up with your bracket is a cinch. While you're there, take advantage of their game day specials, perfect for toasting big wins. From 8 to 10 p.m. every night, enjoy half-priced appetizers during happy hour. Ideal for those late-night games. Visit theallamericansteakhouse.com or download the app to reserve your event room or curbside pickup and delivery. The All-American Steakhouse in Springdale, where great food and big games come together.
Northwest Arkansas. Hi, this is Stacy with ProMix Concrete, a division of Ozark Ready Mix. We're a local ready mix concrete supplier, and I'd like to invite you to call our team. We'll provide you high performance, optimized ready mix concrete and top-notch service for any and all of your commercial, DOT, and residential construction applications. Call us at 479-480-3060. That's 479-480-3060, and we'll take care of your business. Ask yourself, do you need a mix or ProMix?
Hey, Northwest Arkansas. This is Jesse, one of the AFA certified automated gate installers here at Thomas Fence. If you're looking for a seamless way to add security, convenience, and style to your property, we've got you covered with our custom gate automation services. We create gates that match your vision, and our team of talented designers, welders, and installers ensure your project is in experienced hands. Call us today at 479-636-4732 or visit thomasfencear.com to get started. Thomas Fence, where quality, innovation, and expertise open the door to possibility.
Hey, Hog fans, this is Robert.
This is Elizabeth.
And this is Matt, and we're with the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville.
Hey, do y'all know what time it is?
It's about 2:30.
Summertime.
It's that and a whole lot more.
And no matter what's happening, the Stadium Shop has what you need.
We have the best selection for showing off your Razorback spirit while on vacation, even Razorback swim trunks.
Graduations, anniversaries, birthdays, we have what you need for your event.
And we have what you need for that trip to Omaha.
Even a new line of hard shell luggage.
Also, Omaha tees, flags, bases, loaded hats, and the boppers.
And you can get them here at the Stadium Shop located at 989 South Razorback Road next to Baum Walker Stadium. Or you can check us online at those WWNs.
Dad, let me do that before you hurt yourself. He's talking about our website, shoponrazorback.com.
And if you can't reach us there, call us at 479-STADIUM.
All from the only family, alumni-owned and operated Razorback store.
South of the North Pole.
Dad, please.
Folks, it does not get more Razorback than us.
Go Hawks.
Relief from hip and back pain can be a reality when you work with the experts on a mobility and flexibility routine. That's why StretchLab was founded. Pro athletes and sports fans alike love StretchLab for our customized one-on-one assisted stretch sessions. Discover the difference a good stretch can make, because when your body moves better, you feel better and live better. Visit your local StretchLab today or go to stretchlab.com and use code FAN10 to get up to 50% off your first 50-minute stretch. Plus, receive an additional $10 off.
For a limited time at Verizon, you can get our best price ever. That's 4 lines on unlimited welcome for just $25 a line per month with autopay plus taxes and fees. You'll also get the new iPhone 16 Pro, 4 of them for the entire family when you trade in up to 4 phones from our top brands. That's a new phone for everyone, only on the network you can count on. Verizon. Visit a store today. 20 monthly promo credits applied over 36 months with a new line on unlimited welcome. In times of congestion, unlimited 5G and 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds. Additional terms apply for phone offer. See Verizon.com for details.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, millions of men experience ED, but not everyone can access or afford treatments like Viagra. At HIMSS, our own board-certified urologist, Dr. Peter Stahl, knows this better than anyone, and he knows that HIMSS can help.
Hi, I'm Dr. Peter Stahl, Senior Vice President of Men's Sexual Health at HIMSS. I've helped many guys with ED, and it has never been more convenient to treat than it is right now, thanks to HIMSS.
Through HIMSS.com, you can access a full range of treatment options for ED, including daily or as-needed meds through a 100% online process. If prescribed, your medication is shipped to you for free. Find the ED treatment that fits your needs. Options at up to 95% less than the brand names when you get started at hims.com/joy. To start your free online visit and find ED treatment at up to 95% less than brand name prices, go to hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy for your free online visit.
Taco Bell's new caliente sauce made with red jalapenos is the spicy side of Cantina chicken. But does that mean everything has a spicy side? Like your cactus plant. It's like your other plants, but spicy. Or your coworker who says they hate everyone who works here, but you work here. Or when you say, I don't mean to be rude, but you do mean to be rude. But now you can feed your spicy side with Caliente Cantina chicken from Taco Bell. At participating Taco Bell stores for a limited time only while supplies last. Contact store for availability.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruscin. Zach Arns. With DQ. Like it or not, another hour of Ruscin and Zach starts right now.
It's either Maroon 5 or Train. I get the
DQ, who is
confused.
this?
It sounds like Maroon 5.
You may be right about that. Friday here on Ruscin and Zach, live from the Lewis Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram location at Fayetteville, right off of I-49. Fast Break Friday, brought to you by the All-American Steakhouse in Springdale, Arkansas. I don't know.
So they're on their way home.
They tried really hard last night. I'm trying to do this now. We did like a talk radio hour. Here's an idea for us. We did a talk radio hour. Now let's do it like the TV sports people would do, which is, kid gloves. They almost won.
Yeah,
They fought really hard.
Stroke of the ego. I got it.
I know. That's right. They're over there. The TV people are cheering on press row last night
really
during the
enjoyed
game.
the uniforms last night, Derek. The throwbacks.
Looked good, yeah.
Yeah. And what about that crowd, huh?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's pretty good.
There was no one there.
Pretty good. Hog fans are the best.
Oh, yeah.
They're the best. Let's talk to Joe and Avoca about all this. Hello, Joe.
Hey, guys. That one last night, that really hurt. I'd rank that up there as number 3. Behind 1995, the UCLA and the drop foul ball.
Ooh.
It cost us the national championship.
What about the Sterno?
But anyway, I used to work at where I worked at. I was a first responder, so I mainly worked nights, 12-hour shifts, and I've seen people that get hurt, and that's what Arkansas looked like the last 3 or 4 minutes. They're in shock. Shock's very dangerous. I had somebody, I was taking him to the hospital, and he was a lot bigger than me, and he got his finger cut off, and he started getting that glazy look in his eye, and I said, hey, dude, I just bought this was 2000, I just bought a new truck. don't bleed in my truck. I can't carry you, They just, and then another lady I had to take to the hospital. She got the same thing, and I said, "You're bigger than me. Just calm down. We're going to make it. It's okay." But they get that glazed look in their eye, and they go into shock, and it's dangerous. It's like, oh, just go into shock. And I went in and I had experienced it myself. So, yeah, it can happen to anybody. You just got to, I don't know, they had like a deer in the headlights look, if you know what I mean, but I don't know. And my, the path I saw, it went straight into the abyss.
It did.
Yeah, you had them going to the Final Four.
Yeah, well, this is probably the first time I've ever been wrong.
Yeah. Oh, welcome to the club.
Yeah, well done. I'm glad you made it this far. The end of an era.
That's why I bet on games all the time. We used to play golf, four of us. We'd play a quarter a hole, and it was chatter. Shank it. Every time you made a shot, you had three people screaming at you to miss it. But I thought that was kind of fun. But anyway, thanks, guys.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe. Coping well with the
Yeah.
events of Thursday nights in San Francisco, California. So there you go. Texters reacting to that here, 877-377-6963.
Since we're TVing this, Dr. K points out they won the first half.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they did.
Yeah, so there's that.
They almost won. You can put it that way.
They almost won. They almost always win.
And the thing that bothers me so much is when the news anchors start cheering for. This is not, by the way, an Arkansas complaint. This happens at every TV news organization in the United States. When the people who've lived there for like 10 minutes, they rent, they don't own, and they start pulling for the local team.
Well, you have
on
to.
the news. It's so annoying.
But you have to.
It's so annoying and phony.
But
it's
you
so
have
annoying.
To. You have to.
It's just as annoying as when the camera goes to commercial, they start firing up cigarettes on the desk. But they look like they're when the camera comes on, they're like, "Oh, Mr. and Miss Perfect" all the time.
I don't think you can fire up a heater at the desk.
Well, they hit the vape, whatever it is. They do something.
Okay.
When that camera's not on, they are different people. And it's a shame. It really is.
Great point from Bailey in Springdale. Think about how much they saved because Hunter is in cash-saving mode
That's right,
by not staying 2 extra nights in California.
Boy, folks, you don't know how much in saving mode they're in over there. We know things.
It's not
good.
A guy from Harrison says, hey, and they led for most of the second half.
They did, yeah.
They led for 39 of 45
Well,
minutes.
Zach, they were the better team for 38 minutes.
What I was told.
Unfortunately, it was a 45-minute game last night.
Once they went to overtime,
they're done.
Yeah,
they're totally done.
You could tell they were on their heels. But once they got to overtime,
because Cal, when it got tied and into overtime, Cal projected zero confidence on the sideline, and it washed over to the team. He looked as frazzled as anybody out there. He looked like he was going through it in the stands instead of being a calm, a calming presence on the sideline, like, we're okay.
There
we're
was
okay.
no reasonable explanation Texas Tech should have been back in the ballgame. They were 3 for 24 in the first half from beyond the arc. They couldn't shoot.
Well, the explanation was Arkansas spent about 9 minutes taking the worst shots possible when you're up 13.
But we've talked about this all year long. Their offense gets stagnant. They don't have any semblance of a low post game. So there's no way you can drop it on the block and say, man, just somebody get me 2. Adu chose a weird time to play his worst game in 3 weeks. Z is ineffective. I don't know what you do with him. I don't know what he is. He's not a low post threat at all. He's okay from the outside. Is he a rim protector? I guess, and I think it's only because he's 7 foot tall.
And maybe this is injury related, but as the games got bigger, he played worse in March. In March, when you talk about late in the year and into both tournaments, conference and in the NCAA tournament, when the lights got brighter, he shrunk quite a bit. And maybe it's an injury thing, and then that's something totally related.
Maybe it's a level of competition.
Maybe it is.
The Toppin kid is good.
Yeah,
he is. That's an NBA guy. I don't know if he was one of he was the NBA guy on the floor last night. I thought he was really, really good. And Frederico is an energy guy. Something Adu is not, something that Z is not. Chasing loose balls down. I mean, he was the key to that 6-shot possession. Because I think he got 2 or 3 of them. That's the kind of, you talk about rebounding and size. Size doesn't matter necessarily in rebounding. It's positioning, it's angles, it's hustle, it's effort, it's desire. That's rebounding.
Right.
And they had it last night, especially in the last 10 minutes. They were really, really effective. It still didn't take away from the fact that Arkansas had control of the game with 5 minutes to go and just couldn't close the deal. It couldn't hit a shot.
Right. Yeah. No, they made 1 basket in the last 4 minutes.
That's incredible.
Yeah. 16-3 was the stretch of the end of the second half in favor of Texas Tech. So it's over, and now I woke up. No. Last night before I went to bed, I'm not feeling great, and then my stomach sunk even lower because, well, now if Kentucky wins, we're going to have to deal with those people for 365 days. And let me tell you something. If the wrong person catches me on the wrong day, we're going to have an incident here with these Kentucky people, because you know what's going to happen tonight. If they beat Tennessee, they went further than Cal, and it's going to be a big old deal. We told you, he sucks, he's washed, blah, 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 all this stuff all over again. And there's nothing we can do about it over here because we got to hear it for the next 300 days or whatever it is. And it sucks. But what are you going to do? Go Vols.
They're not beating Tennessee.
Go Vols.
There's no
I hope
way.
Rick Barnes beats the hell out of this team tonight.
I forgot Rick Barnes is still their coach. Regular season Rick.
But they got the Kai Ziegler. Kentucky can't stop anybody. Their defense is abysmal.
You know who can stop Tennessee? Regular season Rick.
Oh, he's fine. He's going to do it.
Oh, you're on the regular season Rick train. Okay.
Tennessee by double digits tonight, man.
Ooh, okay.
Double digits. Kentucky can't hang.
I think the best game of the night is Houston and Purdue. Purdue may
That's
have
a very interesting matchup.
Purdue
really
may
is.
have shed the choker label. They've gotten through the first two rounds. They look good in both rounds. They went to the title game last year. Now they're back and in the Sweet 16. I think Matt Barnes may give them a game, but God, I love Houston. That is a bunch of men that play on that team. Grown men.
And by the way, the big guy that took over for Edie, Kaufman-Renn, he's a better player.
Okay.
He's more versatile. Whereas, Edie, you just throw it to him on the block and he scores. This guy can do a bunch of different stuff. He's a better player than Edie. So, I mean, if Purdue can hit some shots from the outside, they can take them down. I mean, they're going to have some sort of home court advantage playing in Indianapolis, which Houston's got to be mad about that.
See, I don't buy into that. Like, if you're playing in your own gym, that's fine. Fans and amount of fans. I mean, you're playing at it's not Conseco Fieldhouse.
No, they're playing at the football field.
Oh, they're playing at Lucas?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they are.
I don't know how much that'll lean into it. It'll be a pro Purdue.
They're bringing
crowd,
the curtain of death in too. They're playing in half the stadium.
Are they bringing in the big drum?
No,
you can get it into Lucas.
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
I think the state high school finals are in Conseco or whatever it's called, Gainbridge now.
Gainbridge or Bainbridge or whatever.
Yeah, whatever it is. So that's why they're not there.
Conrad Bain, the actor?
Conrad Bain, Different Strokes.
No, who's the guy on Mork and Mindy, the bald guy?
Oh, wait a minute. That is Conrad Bain. He was in the Buddy Holly movie.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, now
I think he's still alive.
No.
Who's the Conrad from A Different Strokes?
Conrad Bain is Conrad Bain was on Different Strokes.
Okay, different Conrad from.
What's his name?
Yeah, he plays the record executive in the Buddy Holly movie. I know that guy.
Hang on.
Yeah,
this is going to bother me if I don't. Find it.
You got to close the loop. I do all the time.
These sorts of things they bother me.
This is my psychosis. You got to close the loop.
Let's see here.
I'll look up the Buddy Holly movie. We'll figure this out.
We'll Howard Storm. Does that sound right?
No. That's not it.
No,
that's not it.
No, we'll figure it out. All right, as you were.
Conrad Janis.
Okay. Yeah. Different Conrad.
Conrad Janis is dead. He died in 2022. I'm sad to say.
T's and P's.
That's him, right? I can't.
Conrad, yeah, that's him.
Okay, I can't spin the
now,
computer
what else
around and show it to you.
Are we still making Conrads? Conrad Dobler's still around.
Conrad Birdie.
Okay.
Bye Birdie.
Okay.
That's still a show, isn't it?
Do you know any Conrads?
someone with the last name Conrad, but not.
No, first name Conrad. Like if you could name somebody Conrad, that'd be okay.
Oh, like Federico.
I'm on the Federico Deuce train.
There you go.
I like it.
Federico squared.
Yeah, Federico Suave. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good song.
Rico Suave?
That'd be a good one for your whole the best music ever recorded, and then they play Rico Suave.
My man. God, that's best music ever recorded.
Hey, here,
Fernando?
DQ, you might find this interesting. Here at Lewis, they've got the Spotify DJ going. I know this because I know that voice because I've listened to him. And earlier, the Spotify DJ. Now, this is how you program a radio station. Kids.
Oh my gosh!
Not to go too deep in the weeds here.
Let's back up because
all right.
you have to understand how this goes.
No.
All right, as somebody who has done this, every song at a radio station should link to another.
Right.
You should never go from, let's say, I don't know, Led Zeppelin to ABBA. Okay, you shouldn't do that. That's what we call in the business AOR, all over the road.
That's right. It's an industry term.
You should be able to link the songs. They should be in the same genre, and you can slowly move yourself out from block
You're
to block.
telling a story.
Today,
yeah,
I got to be honest, one of the great haphazard segues of all time.
Right. But it's not haphazard because it's AI, and AI knows what it's doing, which is why all these radio programming humans are in trouble on the music side. But this virtual Spotify DJ here, DQ, he goes from No Diggity by Blackstreet into Getting Jiggy With It
my gosh.
by Will Smith.
And no
it was
segue.
a thing of beautiful.
No segue.
Went right into the record.
Fade out, fade in.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
It was awesome.
And like somebody who's done it before pops up and goes, hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Like that's really, really good.
Yeah, that was good. That's AI.
Yeah, it is.
AI could program the stations. All them people in San Antonio better watch their butts now, man. It's over.
Yeah.
It is over now.
No, Spotify's got it going on.
That's right.
They are playing the best music ever recorded.
Yes, they are.
Here's Blackstreet.
And
No
in
diggity.
an order that makes sense.
Absolutely.
To normal people.
I love it.
That's very
I
good.
was impressed. Salute.
Right.
Well done, AI.
DQ, have you ever heard of either of those songs, Getting Jiggy With It and No Diggity?
Yeah, the No Diggity one was in Pitch Perfect.
Oh, well, there you go. Of course.
Of the two of those, that was the one I didn't think she'd know.
Well, it's in Pitch Perfect. So.
Okay.
Okay.
I figured, everybody's, seen Getting Jiggy With It.
Well, yeah, I mean,
That's to Donna Summers, The Greatest Dancer.
Is it? Is
yeah,
that what they sampled?
Totally stole it.
Well, he sampled it.
Stole it. Sample is a fun
Sample
way.
is a legal way of saying stolen. That's
Yeah,
right.
okay.
Yeah. It's what
Right.
they have to say to avoid the
We
lawsuit.
sample movies in some spots.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. That's right. That's right. I can't wait to cut a commercial and throw in at the end a random Spalding, get your foot off the boat.
DQ, is there just a spot that needs to be done? I'll do it tonight. I've got an idea.
We have
It's easy
a
to
lawn.
grin.
We have a lawn one.
Oh,
Can you think of something
perfect.
for that?
Oh, perfect.
That's right.
Perfect. You never know. Never mow another man's lawn.
That's right. Perfect.
Yeah, I'm going to use Roger Clemens and Kingpin. Yeah, I'm on it.
See, it all works out.
DQ, do you sample Lululemon pants?
No.
Only another show and a half to deal with this, DQ. It's almost over.
Dr. K wants to know, DQ, do you sample streaming services?
No.
Okay. Have you ever sampled a newspaper subscription?
No.
Oh, my God. Don't get her to walk out in the middle. Then we're really up a creek. all right?
DQ, are you going to change your name from DQ to AC when you go to the law office for ambulance chaser? That was a question from earlier.
Someone asked that?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Hey, I know you're not interviewing for this job, but if you were, I've got some tips for words you should never use in a job interview. We can get to that here coming up.
The F word, one of them?
Probably, yeah. That may not be on this list, but it probably should be on the list.
Fudge.
That's right.
Only he didn't say fudge.
No, he didn't. The big one.
That's from the Christmas Story.
Ooh.
Oh, you're out. You're out.
I'm out.
You're out. Oh, man.
DQ,
The worst movie ever.
Wow.
You know what? You just got disqualified. You know what that is? That's a 15-yard targeting, and I get possession of the ball. Yeah, and I get possession of the ball.
flagrant?
That's a flagrant, too. You're
I'm
out.
shocked that no one got a flagrant call last night. But there
Oh, yeah?
was its typical goaltending call that has been in every single game for the last 10 games. I've never seen a goaltending call before this year.
Boy, this game bothered you, didn't it?
It's all the games have been bothering me. They get flagrants and they get goaltending, two things I've never seen before.
I haven't either. I haven't seen 5 goaltends in 10 years, and I've seen 20 in 2 weeks. It has been bizarre how there's an epidemic, a scourge
Boy,
of.
This game really got to her, didn't it?
Yeah. Well, she told us she woke up thinking about it again, which never happens.
Yeah,
this is not good. This is not good.
Wow. Okay.
Not good
DQ,
at all.
Anti-bounce pass, anti-goaltending.
Think about this week.
Who's
in
pro goaltending?
Patrick Ewing was.
Ewing.
Patrick Ewing was.
And remember, Zach, when we were watching the game in the conference room, and I said, I don't think that's goaltending, and you agreed with me.
Oh.
Yeah, I have no recollection of that.
Yeah, you said, I don't think it is either.
No knowledge.
Yeah,
of
that doesn't sound like me at all.
Shout out to everyone enjoying the bootleg stream of the women's basketball game over our shoulder here too.
Somebody said
TV.
they were bootlegging. They were watching us and the game at the same time.
We're going to get our YouTube account shut down.
Yeah, probably. We don't have the sound on.
No, we
just
don't.
In the background.
No, it's just video.
I wonder if I can pop up the Rockies game on the stream.
This will test my theory. I've always wondered on the days where we have to go against a baseball game, if we put it behind us like in a mirror, would they shut the stream down?
No.
So if they don't shut this down, we can try that the next time we're up against a baseball game.
And then we just progressively let the volume get louder.
My other theory is we just put it on and say to hell with them. But you don't like that plan.
Okay.
You don't like that plan. Because people call you and they yell, and you don't like that. All right, we're going to come back here with more live from Lewis Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Fayetteville on this Fast Break Friday, brought to you by the All-American Steakhouse.
God, look at my hair. That looks horrible.
It's really not good.
It's not.
I got my coiffeur in order today.
Oh, did you?
You know what I forgot?
Oh, good.
We got to run here. I'm going to write this down and tell you about it.
Wow, look at him, folks, writing it down.
Yeah.
Didn't have that on my bingo card.
We got to get to job tips and the thing that I'm writing down that I want to tell you that I forgot about until today. So that's coming up here.
Tips is spelled with a P.
It is.
That looks like something else.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. Okay, we'll be back here on ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app brought to you by Taco Bell. Okay, it could be frustrating if you're selling your house and you get an expired listing. It doesn't have to be the end of the journey, though. Pete and Beverly know all about this. Their Rogers home sat unsold with another agent last year, and they were stuck in limbo. They couldn't move on, and so they called Tara Limbird and the Limbird team. They transformed the situation with Tara's superior marketing skills. The property that had sat for a while was sold for the full asking price. Pete and Beverly moved forward and found the dream home they had been searching for. You know, Tara and her team specialize in turning expired listings into success stories. You can go to LimbirdTeam.com and click on Home Estimate and find out what your home is worth in seconds from the team with Tara Limbird and the Limbird Real Estate Group, the team that has sold over $1 billion in real estate, the agent I would trust if I was selling my home. Get started at LimbirdTeam.com, LIMBIRD. LimbirdTeam.com or Google Limbird Real Estate Group. Check out the over 1,000 5-star reviews. LimbirdTeam.com.
The show the experts never miss. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas. And streaming on hitthatline.com.
Vivid Seats is your ultimate destination for basketball and hockey this season. With a game-changing rewards program and an unbeatable selection of tickets, they make it easy for every fan to watch their favorite teams and players in action. Catch every one-timer and buzzer-beating 3 live and in person from your favorite seat. Plus, every ticket is backed by a 100% buyer guarantee, giving you peace of mind with every purchase. Don't miss out. Visit VividSeats.com or download the app today. Vivid Seats, the official ticketing partner of ESPN.
The Crane Team is your home for all your automotive needs. With 16 different locations across the state and America's favorite brands, the Crane Team has the perfect vehicle for you. From pickup and delivery to service after the sale, plus our famous huge Crane Cash discounts, the Crane Team simply can't be beat. Shop Arkansas's largest selection of Buick, GMC, Ford, Chevy, Hyundai, Kia, Volkswagen, and more. Visit us today or shop online at craneteam.com.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
Spring camping season is here. Don't miss the NWA RV Show and Outdoor Party, April 12th and 13th at 5102 West Pauline Whitaker Parkway in Rogers, just behind Newt's. Sponsored by two of the state's largest RV dealers, Wheels RV and Moix RV. With brands you love like Grand Design, Jayco, Brinkley, Flagstaff, Coachman, Catalina, Vibe, and Winnebago, and on-site financing available. There will be a variety of vendors and bounce house for the kids and so much more. So make plans now to attend the NWA RV Show and Outdoor Party, April 12th and 13th, 5102 West Pauline Whitaker Parkway, Rogers.
Before you go play, swing by Golf USA in Fayetteville and check out the latest offerings from the biggest names in golf. At Golf USA, they're honored to be included for the 5th time to Golf Digest Top Fitters list for 2024, in addition to making Ping and Callaway's lists. And at Golf USA, they are always expanding their expertise and their offerings. Check them out in the Office Depot Hobby Lobby Shopping Center on North College in Fayetteville. Golf USA, we're as golf as it gets.
Who can you trust to sell your home for the most money with the least amount of drama? You need a team of agents with decades of experience, commitment, and of course, tens of thousands in marketing. I'm talking about the Limbird team. Tara Limbird Real Estate Group has sold over $1 billion in real estate. Tara's team can give you a cash offer in 72 hours, or use Tara's high-octane marketing to sell your home quite possibly for thousands over asking. Find out more at limbirdteam.com. LIMBIRD.
Life is loud, chaotic, hilarious, and occasionally peaceful. Your life fits you, so why settle for life insurance that fits someone else? At Shelter Insurance, our local agents help you design a personal protection plan backed by award-winning customer service. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
Call my friend J.T. Finley at 479-521-4220.
APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group has immediate openings in the Northwest Arkansas area. If you're a licensed CDL driver, heavy equipment operator, electrician, diesel mechanic, have paving or concrete labor experience, or experience in a quarry, apply today at jobs.crh.com. APAC offers top pay, a sign-on bonus, benefits including insurance, retirement, and profit sharing. Apply online today at jobs.crh.com. APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group is an equal opportunity employer.
Vivid Seats is your ultimate destination for basketball and hockey this season. With a game-changing rewards program and an unbeatable selection of tickets, they make it easy for every fan to watch their favorite teams and players in action. Catch every one-timer and buzzer-beating 3 live and in person from your favorite seat. Plus, every ticket is backed by a 100% buyer guarantee, giving you peace of mind with every purchase. Don't miss out. Visit vividseats.com or download the app today. Vivid Seats, the official ticketing partner of ESPN.
This is the story of the one. As a quality technician in a food processing center, she knows that making the right call is the best way to avoid a recall. That's why she trusts Grainger's world-class supply chain to deliver the high-quality supplies she needs to help keep her production line, her equipment, and her customers happy and healthy. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
ZipRecruiter is the place. ZipRecruiter is the place for talented teachers, savvy software developers, and master mixologists. ZipRecruiter is the place where you meet all these people and more. That's because ZipRecruiter is the place for job seekers who are looking for new opportunities. In fact, ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day, so you can find the right candidates right away. It's no wonder that ZipRecruiter is the place for skilled skydiving instructors, accomplished airbrush artists, and proficient pediatricians. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter to hire, you're missing out. ZipRecruiter is the place that's so confident it can make your hiring easier that it lets you try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. So if you want the right candidates for all your roles, ZipRecruiter is the place to go. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Attention business owners, are you overpaying for your website, dropping thousands up front and shelling out more than $95 a month? Stop the madness! With Modular Orange, you get a custom-built, fully managed website for just $95 a month. No hidden fees, no headaches. They write it, build it, launch it, update it, and secure it so you can focus on your business. Ditch the overpriced hassle and go simple. Visit modularorange.com today. That's modularorange.com.
ESPN 99.5.
Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss.
We don't read the headlines, we make the headlines. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Your news is brought to you by The Good Chair, because there was nowhere to sit. Get The Good Chair exclusively at the Stadium Shop. Stop by, tell Robert Joe Bonamassa sucks, and you want to be seated in The Good Chair. Basketball season came to a close last night, 22-14, the final record. They lost to Texas Tech in the round of 16, 85-83 in overtime. They didn't really lose, Derek. They ran out of time. Baseball tonight, 6:30.
That's what the TV sports people say.
Yes, that's what. That's
just
what,
ran out of time.
Just ran out of time. One more possession, and they would have won the ball game. Baseball tonight, 6:30. Nashville, Vanderbilt's the opponent. 3-game set. 1:30 tomorrow, 12:30. These are start times for the broadcasts on Sunday. And Deion Sanders got a $54 million extension from the University of Colorado.
He's probably underpaid, considering the exposure he brings to that school.
Let's see
Boulder's getting the Sundance Film Festival from Utah.
Really?
Yeah. The
Whoa.
Deion effect.
Okay.
Of course it is.
Really?
They're having a glow-up up there in the Boulder. Yeah.
Huh.
How about that?
How about that?
Yeah. That's
All right,
absolutely right. Okay.
Olivia?
Your poll questions.
By the way, the Cafe Mocha here at Lewis is amazing.
They got an elite coffee machine here.
Your poll questions.
She doesn't want anything to do with us.
Care.
She is so checked out.
I mean, how many? Let's see. 12, 15, 18, 20 to go.
20 segments. That's all you got.
20 to go.
20 to go, girl. You can do it.
Have you ever given a delayed answer to a text message to make it seem like you're busier than you actually are?
Can I ask a question?
No.
Because it
Sure.
it depends.
Oh, God.
What if you're just trying to piss the person off?
Like now?
Then that's
No, I'm just saying. Like,
that's the same thing.
You get the text message, and they know you've seen it, and you know you've seen it, and you wait.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have red receipts on? No, you don't.
No, I do not.
I have red receipts on for everyone. I don't care.
Left unread.
So you want people to know that you've seen the text but are not responding?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I just have them on for everyone, and yeah. 77% of people said yes, they do delay text answering. Do you like the rain on concrete smell?
Who doesn't?
70.
I don't know what that is.
70. Stop doing this.
What?
You're liking my messages.
Very funny.
Sorry, go ahead.
Hold on.
Oh, did you lose your place?
Yes.
Way to go.
Do you like the rain on concrete smell? 75% of people said yes. And do you anything currently sitting on the dash of your vehicle?
No.
82% of people said no. Oh, and I did want to give an update.
Oh.
A final update, because when I checked this poll this morning, it was the other way. But on yesterday, our very close, do Skittles taste the same?
Yeah.
Our final results are 50.3% of people said no. They do not taste the same.
Look at that.
This morning when I checked, the yes was winning. So.
Wow, some late
That was
votes coming in
that was
from
a difficult one.
Yeah, all precincts have to report
From dead people.
You're right. They're still getting Social Security checks.
Those are your polls. Go touch grass.
Well, that's a small enough margin. I think that triggers the automatic recount on the
Right.
poll question. So we'll have to go do that one again.
It's a runoff.
That's right. Automatic runoff.
Uh-huh.
Also, reading yesterday's results is a good way to kill more time with the poll question segment, in addition to today's.
That is a great idea.
That's giving you some
that's
thoughts
a great
here.
idea.
Food for thought.
Okay.
I'm an idea man. What can I say?
Oh, now DQ is sending me stop signs.
Oh, look at that.
Let's see, we're going to do this.
It's real. It's really happening here. Okay, you know what I did today, and I forgot how glorious it is. You ever go to the whatever, the barber, the hairstyler, or whatever you call it, the salon, and they wash your hair?
Yeah.
Oh God, it's great, isn't it? I forgot.
Wait a minute. Are you just discovering this?
So I haven't done it for a long time because I'm cheap. So I go, just the cut, please. But today they upsold me and they're like, do you want the thing? And I'm like, yeah, I do. I've earned it. After staying up till midnight to watch that godforsaken basketball game last night, I'm going to treat myself to a shampoo today.
That's the line.
That's right. Yes.
Where the line of demarcation where you're like, give me the
I'm treating myself.
Give me the touchdown.
I'm taking care of my mental health today
by getting your hair washed.
That's right.
Okay.
And they did it, and it was great. I'm going to do it every time now. Treat myself.
What happens if the water's too warm?
You tell them it's too hot.
Oh no, I would not tell Melinda that.
Oh, she'll turn it up hot.
She'll throat punch me while my head is back in the.
Well, that's
thing.
You.
That's also true. That's fair.
It's probably a cumulative attack for other things.
She got very upset with me whilst getting my hair cut.
Yeah,
I got the whole thing, and I always pay for it. She's like, you've earned, like, I'm on my 1,000th haircut. I've gotten like 7 bullseyes. She still won't respect any of that.
Yeah.
But I pay for everything. But she was very upset with me.
Well,
I didn't do anything.
Didn't do anything.
I did not.
Anyway, that was good.
Did you get a magic finger scalp massage?
I think I did get a little scalp massage.
Okay.
It was awesome.
Have you ever gotten those? I had this done the other day. The suction cup things that bring the blood to the surface, promotes healing, all that
cupping.
Kind of stuff? Yeah, have you had that?
I have done that before.
And what'd you think? Because
I liked it.
I loved it. I thought it was great.
When you see players with those big red circles on their shoulders or swimmers, that's cupping.
Yeah, I had it done in my upper back. It was great.
Yeah, I went to a New Age chiropractor a while ago, and there were cupping and lasers. There were lasers and cupping. That's what it was.
Great question from some person in Missouri. You had time between staying up late and getting to the studio early to get your fresh cut today?
I didn't get to the studio early, folks. That never happens here.
Never.
I don't have to do that anymore. I'm not on in the morning. I'm on at 2 in the afternoon. I don't have to get here early. Are you crazy?
Abner, go to confession, man. Abner.
Well, he's polishing the wood in the confessional as we speak. So that's what's going on there.
I don't think you can say that.
Probably not. But hey, you know what? It's out there now.
I don't think you can say polishing the wood.
The mahogany.
No, you can't, no, it's not making it any better.
Oak.
No.
Pine.
No. Just
the pine nut.
Cherry.
Walnut.
No, you're not
Cherry.
polishing the cherry.
Maple.
Applewood.
You're not. No. No.
Hickory. No. Old hickory.
My dad likes the sawmill. I know.
Yeah.
I know all about the trees.
White oak. Isn't that what basketball courts are made out of? White oak?
Not the Mecca.
Well, I don't know what they painted all over the thing.
That was Formica. It was art.
Pop art. Robert, Indiana. He made that court.
Yeah, he did.
Now it's in some guy's barn somewhere.
Yeah, well, no, it is, but it's all at any point you could lay down the floor of the Mecca.
Well, yeah, it's the same. I mean, they hook together. It's a big jigsaw
I'd like to
puzzle.
do that once. I'd like to be on the floor.
You want to be on the floor crew?
Just once to put the floor together.
I forgot to. I don't think I brought this up to you. But earlier this week, some people may have watched because it's Devo Schadenfreude time. Some people may have watched the Oklahoma State North Texas NIT game. It was supposed to be in Denton, but they played it in Stillwater. Ask me why Denton they couldn't play in Denton.
Please tell me the circus was in town.
No. They had a faculty luncheon in the arena. They had to take the floor up. That's a true story. That's how much respect the NIT gets, is a faculty luncheon from the basketball game.
They couldn't put the faculty luncheon in another building?
No, they had to take the floor up and put it in the arena. They couldn't do it.
How big's the faculty at North Texas?
I don't know, but apparently this was a big meeting. They had to have it in the basketball
arena. And Oklahoma State still lost.
Yes, they did.
Okay, all right.
Yes,
all right.
They did, yes. And Oklahoma State, you got to talk to Jason about this. Man, fix your damn arena where when people stand up late in the game, it's not blocking half the camera.
You're shooting straight down on the floor at Gallagher Iba.
Well, but they need to make the camera tower like 10 feet taller than the people are. It's absurd.
It's Jason's fault.
I mean, there's some guy, you can see like half a guy's head. You can't see anything from the middle of the lane down. It's all blocked by people. It's absurd. Come on. Get your life in order. If you ever want to be in the SEC like Big Brother Oklahoma State, you're going to have to fix your arena, all right? That's just the way it's going to be.
Now, DQ, when you go to the new employment, are you going to listen to the show just to see what's going on?
No.
I don't know.
Will you text in under an alias?
Yeah, AC.
I don't know if my number is saved in this one. I don't think it is. So I
So
think
you
I
could be anonymous. We'd have no idea who you were.
An anonymous.
We could
texter.
actually block you, and you would never know.
That's right.
That's
Could.
true.
Yeah, wouldn't that be ironic?
Have you unleashed the Hellions yet?
Yeah, there's only a couple people in there, and
Okay.
none of them are worth letting loose. So yeah,
Okay,
there's
keep
only
them in
two
there.
over there.
Yeah.
Even Brian's been let loose.
I'm sure he's very happy today.
Oh, I'm sure.
Very
well,
happy.
I don't know what he has to be happy about. His football team choked in the playoffs.
No, they
His
did.
basketball team didn't even make the field of 64.
Hey,
man, we got baseball. Yeah, whatever.
Baseball.
Ethan from Atkins points out, to be fair, who would have thought that North Texas would have been in the semifinals of the NIT? It's a good basketball program. Ask Grant McCaslin, head coach of Texas Tech. I like him, by the way. I like him.
Oh, you do?
I like him.
I don't think many people like him anymore. around here.
He was honest. He's like, we're getting great shots. We've got a
He
chance
did
here.
say
We just
that.
got to knock them down.
He did say that. And he was right about that. By the way, Texas at Missouri this weekend in baseball, so that's 3 wins for the Longhorns because Missouri is they're the only SEC school that doesn't take baseball
They are
seriously.
crap.
They don't care.
No, they don't.
They don't care. Skeeter, what's up with your people, man?
They don't care about baseball. 99% of the universities in this country do not care about college baseball.
Yes, but 99% of the universities in the SEC do, except Missouri. Everybody else
You know
don't.
why? Because they're doing it like everybody else. It's something to do during the summer.
It's their Yankee elitism shining through up in Columbia, which is not a part of the South, by the way.
I got into it the other day with a Razorback fan, and he was banging on me about Notre Dame's baseball stadium,
which is a dump.
and it's fine. Notre Dame doesn't play. They did knock out Tennessee the year they were number 1, but it's not.
Thank you.
It's not important up there. But he didn't like when I started. I was like, well, football stadium over there is pretty nice.
Oh, he didn't enjoy that.
He did not enjoy that at all.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
All right, Matt, we're going to have more coming up here live from Lewis Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in a moment. It is 20 minutes until the hour.
Call or text the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group, the ultimate challenge is back with the ultimate selection, ultimate savings, ultimate financing, and the ultimate amount for your trade.
Decisions aren't hard when no matter what you choose, you win. Like with Taco Bell's new $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes. Choose from the $5 classic box with iconic favorites like a beefy 5-layer burrito, the $7 Supreme box with the chicken chalupa supreme and more. Or find new obsessions in the $9 Discovery box. Get yours at Taco Bell today. At participating Taco Bell stores for a limited time only while supplies last. Price and participation varies. Drinks excludes freezes. Tax extra.
Twisted ankle, sore shoulder? Ozark Orthopedics has you covered whenever and wherever you need orthopedic care. Stop by Orthopedic Urgent Cares in Bentonville and Fayetteville. Open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Friday with no appointment needed. Or download the Hertz app, a free tool that immediately connects you with an orthopedic injury expert 24/7, 365. Don't let pain slow you down. Visit ozark-ortho.com for more info and get back to the activities you love.
Take a day off and check out the new and pre-owned rides at Rath Mitsubishi. Right now, qualified buyers can take advantage of rates starting at just 0% for 60 months with approved credit or up to $4,500 in customer cash rebates on 2024 Outlanders. So choice. I highly recommend picking one up. Life moves pretty fast, so stop and look around at Rath Mitsubishi. Don Tyson and 71B Springdale, rathmitsubishi.com. You're still here? The ad's over.
Your home is your biggest asset. So when you decide to add a sunroom, a patio cover, a new driveway, or new windows, you need to call a company you can trust. Sawyers has been part of your community for over 30 years. They're insured, licensed, and have 100% financing for all of their products. Take all the worry out of your next project. Call Sawyers and let them handle it from permitting to completion. Sawyers, serving the River Valley and Northwest Arkansas with a full showroom located in Fort Smith or online at sawyers-sunrooms.com.
All rise.
Hey, sports fans, whether you're tailgating or cheering from the stands, life can throw you some unexpected challenges. That's where Jeff Watson at the Watson Law Firm comes in. Since 1982, Watson Law Firm has been the trusted partner for all of your legal needs right here in Northwest Arkansas. From personal injury to family law, their experienced team has got your back. Don't let a legal issue sideline you. Call Jeff Watson, 479-750-7717, or visit watsonlawfirmpa.com. Protecting your rights one game at a time. Watson Law Firm, where experience meets dedication.
Start the new year deliciously with Honey Baked Ham. Treat your family and friends to the perfect feast handcrafted with care and the signature taste only Honey Baked can deliver. Craving their signature hams or maybe a delectable turkey breast or savory sides? Honey Baked has everything you need to make your gathering unforgettable. Their team is here to help. Just drop by Honey Baked Ham in Bentonville or Fayetteville or place your order online for easy pickup. Honey Baked Ham, the taste of tradition, the joy of sharing. Start your year right, deliciously. Order today at honeybaked.com.
Hunting for a fortune? X marks the cash. 5 new lottery scratchers are loaded with prizes and waiting to be discovered. Multiply your prize 10, 50, up to 200 times. Ticket prices range from $1 to $20. Top prizes start at $5,000 and go all the way to $500,000. Find the X and find the cash. Available now at lottery retailers. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Tim collects bobbleheads. A lot of bobbleheads. Baseball bobbleheads. Race car bobbleheads. Little Chihuahua bobbleheads. He's got an entire room strictly for bobbleheads. Does he need them? No. Is his wife mad about it? A little. But Tim works with Empower, and he got good at money. So he can be a little bad. Ooh, horse bobblehead. Classy, Tim. Empower. Invest well. Live a little. Start today at empower.com.
Who can you trust to sell your home for the most money with the least amount of drama? You need a team of agents with decades of experience, commitment, and of course, tens of thousands in marketing. I'm talking about the Limbird team. Tara Limbird, Limbird Real Estate Group, has sold over $1 billion in real estate. Tara's team can give you a cash offer in 72 hours, or use Tara's high-octane marketing to sell your home quite possibly for thousands over asking. Find out more at limbirdteam.com. LIMBIRD.
Hey there, good Friday morning to you. I'm 4029 meteorologist Majestic Storm tracking an active weekend ahead. We'll start to see some scattered rain showers today in northwest Arkansas. A few storms are possible as well, but no severe weather. Temperatures will top off into the low 70s. Overnight lows tonight drop down into the upper 50s. Saturday, for the most part, will be sunny with temperatures into the 70s, but it's Saturday night and into Sunday that we'll watch for another round of showers and possibly some strong storms. I'm 4029 meteorologist Majestic Storm. Hope you have a great weekend.
ESPN 99.5. It's Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Ruscin and Zach show's been streamed to 158 countries, 50 states, 2 territories. What are you doing?
I don't know.
And 1 chain of unincorporated islands.
Making dumb faces for the camera.
Yesterday, we were streamed on Shades of Death Row in Warren County, New Jersey.
Sounds right.
Yep.
That's good.
If you want to stream it too, it's at thatline.com. You got one of them Google Play, Alexa things. Say, hey, play ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Or you can get us on the now running like a North Korean car Hit That Line Now app.
Matt Lewis is back with us here.
Hello, gentlemen.
How are things?
Just out there selling cars.
All right.
You know what I mean? People taking advantage of this ultimate challenge. You guys are doing a good job letting Northwest Arkansas know what's going on.
I think
We're
it's
doing
more
our best.
you. We're just here holding down the fort.
Well, at least
Keep
you
it
gave
the
me a
time.
channel to talk about.
We just keep the engine running, let you come in and sell the cars.
I just got done talking to some customers that said that they heard us talking on the radio,
Lord.
and they're in here. So
awesome.
Do you want us to go apologize? Say, sorry, you're better than this.
They had this print-off certificate they said they found on your website for the first 2 years of free payment.
Absolutely. Yes. Yes. First 48 are free. At 0% on it.
I thought we took that down. I'm sorry about that.
Somebody, IT error, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, but the ultimate challenge continues. We're down to, I guess, 2.5 days left now. I was going to say 3 days, but 2.5 days left. you're really in the driver's seat. That's all I got to say. I know I keep saying this. It sounds like a broken record, but it's the truth. With up to $25,000 off, I got to go back to those Jeep Compasses and the Ford Escapes that are 30 miles per gallon that are under $30,000. That Compass is $24,900. It's four-wheel drive. You get full warranty. And we didn't talk about this enough last break. We'll talk about it this one, is the Lewis Guarantee.
Yes.
You don't get it other places. That's exclusive. Honestly, you can buy an F-150 at a lot of different places. You could buy a new Jeep Wrangler at a lot of different places. But what you get above and beyond is that Lewis Guarantee. So you get to double the factory warranty. That takes your warranty to a 10-year, 120,000-mile powertrain warranty. It's good in all 50 states. It's good in all repair facilities across the U.S. Why do I talk about that? Because there's some other ones out there that aren't. You don't have to go in for your yearly health checkup. You know what I mean? No, we'd love for you to come back, and maintenance is a good thing on vehicles. But there's not all these goofy things that are in the disclaimers in the bottom there. Not only that, we give you a year worth of oil changes at no charge when you buy from us.
That's worth its weight in gold right there.
Now get this one. You also get a year's worth of key replacement if you lose your key. And a key's not $5 anymore.
No, they are not.
It's hundreds of dollars, Or if you mess up your wheel, which wheels have gotten very expensive. You take some of these 22-inch wheels, they're $1,000, $1,500 a piece.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So all that's included at no additional charge. And then on our pre-owned vehicles, don't forget about that. It's a sweet deal. 5-year, 60,000-mile powertrain. And the difference with ours, and I'm going to slow down. Usually I talk pretty fast, but you got to get this. It starts day one of ownership. Most certification programs out there, even from Toyota or even from Ford or even from Jeep, we ended up doing our own because they all retro back to the original in-service state, to the original owner.
Right.
So then you had to do this calculus math, to try to figure out how much is really left.
That's not for us.
It's not. I'm basic, simple, tell me what I got right now.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And put that in easy terms without a bunch of decibels and square roots and stuff. So you get 5 years, 60,000 miles from day one up to 50,000 miles. If it's 50 to 100,000 miles, so if you're looking at an 80,000-mile vehicle, you get a 3-year, 36,000-mile powertrain.
Nice.
That's a sweet deal. It really is. And don't forget, all of those come with that peace of mind, that 5-day exchange program. So if you get over the weekend and you're so proud to show it off to your significant other or your kid or whoever else, and they're like,
just some random guy on the side of the street. Look what I just bought.
And he's like, no, that's the wrong color.
Yeah.
Like, well,
they do that.
And now if it's a random person, I don't know that you should come back and try to exchange. But if it's your significant other, it's going to keep you out of the doghouse. Come on back in and let's look at that.
Okay.
But that's the difference in doing business with somebody for 79 years. And also at the end of the day, I got to put this feel-good plug in there. When you do business with us, we take the money that was generated, the revenue, and we reinvest it right back into the community. Okay, it doesn't go through corporate in New York or Dallas or Houston. It goes right back in here, whether it's a football field, it's the track, if it's the Teachers Association, construction, single parent, all these different foundations that we reinvest, because that's how business is supposed to work locally. You do business locally, and they support locally. Right. So, again, that's why we're family-owned and operated in the dealership. 555 must be sold. It's going on this entire weekend right here in Fayetteville, up in Springdale, and then out in Farmington as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. It's just such a great opportunity for people that we may have some people that maybe aren't necessarily in the two counties that may want to drive in tomorrow and check out what you got here. At
your Hot Springs buddy, he might be coming up.
Hey, maybe so. So.
Yeah, he's got to get out of jail first. But
maybe somebody else.
Yeah, but send somebody to go pick his car up.
Or we can do remote. If you're like, hey, I just can't make it there. I'm in the Little Rock area. I'm in the Conway area or wherever. Hey, call us up. We'll do video walkarounds. We do e-contracting all the time where we can we do all the signing, and then we can deliver the vehicle and pick up your trade.
Nice.
Awesome.
See, that's white glove service right there. That's how you do this.
That's it.
It is.
Some people want to be in person. Some people are like, I don't have time. Hey, either way, we got a solution for both.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very
absolutely.
Nice.
All right. Lewis Automotive Group here. Lewis Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, where we've been set up throughout the month here for the Ultimate Challenge right off of I-49. Look for the car tower.
Yeah, and y'all upped your game this time. I got to shout out the video.
Yeah,
you got me on video, my good-looking outfit here.
Yeah, people can see it. Yeah, of course.
So, thank you guys.
They gave us a crash course in the internet, and you've got outstanding internet here, so if we just show up randomly,
okay,
it's because the internet in our building sucks, and we'll be
just give me a plug, and I'm good to go.
Done deal. Done. You hear that, Dale?
Thank you.
That's right. There you go. Matt Lewis here. Lewis, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Lewis Automotive Group. 79 years.
That's right.
Taking care of the people of
Are
Northwest
you doing
Arkansas.
something big for 80?
You know it. It'll come.
Okay.
That'll be next year. We'll have you out.
Okay.
All
I'm
right.
done. I've never been to an 80th birthday party.
I don't know what it is yet, but it'll be big.
Right. I have no doubt about that.
Okay.
I've never been to an 80th birthday party before.
I hadn't either, but we'll find out together.
Good enough.
All right.
There are plans. All right. Thank you, Matt. Matt Lewis here at Lewis Automotive Group, Lewis Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. I'm going to artfully now move my laptop. Boy, that's going to make somebody
You know what we need to get is one of those
thing
cranes, like for the steady, the
Oh,
steady cam.
a jib? Isn't that what that's called?
Good use of that. I have a steady cam.
Oh, you do?
I do. And
you know the guy that invented the Steadicam also invented the Skycam?
How about that?
Yeah.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
Guys, we're learning stuff all day today.
Yeah. So they were showing it off in the 80s to a bunch of TV people and NFL people at the Coliseum, and it crashed. And so they're like, no, we're not doing that. So that delayed it until like the late 90s, and then the XFL.
And the XFL was willing to.
So the Skycam became caught on. Yep. But if it hadn't crashed that day, we could have gotten to it a little sooner maybe. But, you know.
Not a big Skycam guy, but sure.
You don't like the Skycam?
It replaced the blimp.
So you not like the first down line either?
I love the first down line.
Okay, all right.
I'm just not a big Skycam guy.
But the Skycam makes it look like when you play a video game.
Sometimes.
It's the same angle. You're behind the quarterback, you're looking everything over. What's wrong with that?
I like the blimp. We're not blimping annmore. We're not doing enough blimps.
Well, some of the blimp people went down. You know
Also
what I mean?
true.
Like wasn't there a Daewoo blimp or something? You can't find that anymore.
It's Daewoo.
There was a Blockbuster blimp.
Yeah, there was.
That's no good.
No, that's out.
What happened? Here's a question we can look up here. Where did all the decommissioned blimps go? Is there like a blimp museum where they go?
Glue.
Oh, they go to the glue factory?
Why not? There was a MetLife blimp.
The MetLife blimp, that's
Yep.
right. Snoopy 2.
There was a, what was the job site?
Monster.com.
Yeah, Monster.com had a blimp.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
DirecTV has a blimp.
Yeah, that's right.
Had a blimp.
Yeah. Yeah. The blimp business dried up for some reason.
I don't know why. They
Yeah.
were harmless. They weren't bothering anybody.
I know. Yeah, what's up with that? And where did the retired blimps go? The decommissioned blimps?
Chinese have a blimp.
Oh, shit. There was that blimp boy, that flew around in the blimp.
Right.
But it was a scam or whatever. Remember that?
NASCAR uses the Goodyear blimp.
Ah.
That's
Yeah,
right.
the Goodyear blimp is still around.
Good old regular Americans.
Right.
Drones have taken out the blimp.
Drones. That's right. I love the drone videos where they open a door and it flies through a building, and then they open another door and it flies out.
They do that at like baseball stadiums.
Yeah, crazy. All right, we're live here. Lewis Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Fayetteville, right off of I-49. Fast Break Friday, brought to you by the All-American Steakhouse. More on the way as we commiserate following Arkansas's, we'll say it, tragic end of the season last night. Tragic. It was a tragedy. It was a tragedy. We'll be right back.
Hello, I'm Chip Scarborough in the 4029 newsroom. We are closely watching for the threat of severe weather for the back half of the weekend. Meantime, some places saw some rain today, but that will be moving out later. Temperatures topping out in the mid to upper 60s. And tonight on 4029 News, meteorologist William Morrison will walk us through the timing of a system that could bring severe weather to our area on Sunday. Well, heartbreak for the Hogs in San Francisco, falling to the Texas Tech Red Raiders 85-83 in the Sweet 16. The Hogs started off strong, but it was a back and forth in the second half of the game that ended up in overtime. Our Hog Wild sports team is on the West Coast and will have the big plays plus post-game reaction, all coming up on 4029. And Arkansas is facing a critical shortage of primary care providers. 4029's LaKyra Banks looks at where the state as a whole ranks nationwide. I'm Chip Scarborough with this live local late-breaking update.
Northwest Arkansas, it's the final days of the Ultimate Challenge here at Lewis Automotive, and we're going all out to sell 555 vehicles. We've got over 1,000 to choose from, over $2 million in savings, and right now, score up to $20,000 off MSRP. Wow. 0% financing, and payments as low as $199 a month. Trade in for the ultimate value on your car. Don't wait. These deals hit the road after March 31st. Make your way to any Lewis Automotive location in Fayetteville, Springdale, or Farmington for your last chance to save big.
Gentry Public Schools is entering the new year and second semester with excitement, especially in their athletics programs. With dedicated student athletes and supportive coaches, Gentry Public Schools is proud of the hard work and sportsmanship shown on and off the field. Their excellent staff, modern facilities, and incredible students make them proud every day. Stay connected by visiting their website and following them on social media for updates on everything happening at Gentry Public Schools.
Needing an electrician? Call the pros at Mr. Sparky. All of our certified electricians provide 5-star electrical work. If you have problems with an outlet, blown fuse, ceiling fan, need a panel replacement, or even a safety check, we've got you covered. Day or night, 24/7. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed. You can trust your electrical work with Mr. Sparky.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Hey everyone, Braden Webb here at AAA Business Systems in Northwest Arkansas. You may remember me from my days playing baseball for the Hog. Now I'm hitting home runs for AAA Business Systems and enhancing the ways company do business in our area. If you want to partner with the best office technology provider in Northwest Arkansas, call me today at 479-442-4185. Let's win together and remember, anything else is just a copy.
Experience the flavors of chef-inspired modern Ozark cuisine at Mockingbird Kitchen in the Evelyn Hills Shopping Center in Fayetteville. Now that the weather is perfect, dine on their patio and enjoy delicious, seasonally inspired dishes from signature favorites to nightly specials. They're open Wednesday through Sunday for lunch and dinner, or if you prefer to stay in, you can order takeout and enjoy at home. Vegan, vegetarian, and gluten-free options are available. Make your lunch or dinner extraordinary at Mockingbird Kitchen, where great food meets great atmosphere. Mockingbird Kitchen. Modern Ozark cuisine.
New treatments for joint pain are here. By now you've heard about regenerative medicine. If you're wondering if you're a good candidate, answer these questions. First, does chronic pain in your knees, hips, shoulders, or other joints keep you from doing the things you enjoy? Golfing, jogging, time with the family. Does it hurt doing the things you need to do? Like getting out of bed, sleeping, working, and walking? And finally, do you want to avoid surgery and all of the pain, long recovery, and uncertainty that comes with it? If you answered yes to any of those, you need to call QC Kinetics now. Learn about exciting advancements in regenerative treatments that can give you long-lasting pain relief with no drugs, no surgery, and no downtime. Get your free consultation today. Call QC Kinetics. That's QC Kinetics. Here's the phone number.
Call now, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234.
In 2024, prostate cancer was the #1 most newly diagnosed cancer in Arkansas. That's why the Arkansas Prostate Cancer Foundation has continued to raise awareness, provide screenings, and support men throughout Arkansas in their fight against prostate cancer for 25 years. The Arkansas Prostate Cancer Foundation is working now to secure sponsors for this September's Pigskins and Prostates Golf Tournament in Rogers. Remember, early screening and regular follow-ups with your physician can save your life. Go to arprostatecancer.org or call 501-379-8027 now.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Coming to you live from the Crane Automotive Team Studios. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruscin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arnn.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
With DQ.
Kelsey finds a blank space for the score.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruscin and Zach starts right now.
Oh, man. Come on. Hey, you're the one who wanted to put Yosemite Sam back there. Good Lord. What's wrong with you? We're back here on Ruscin and Zach, live from Lewis Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Fayetteville as the ultimate challenge continues here. 877-377-1450. 6963 gets you on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline. We've said our piece on the game. You can go to the podcast and find it. I don't feel the need to ever talk about it again here.
It's over.
Do you? Nothing we can do.
What game do you speak of? The only game I know is that Arkansas plays Vanderbilt tonight in baseball.
That's right. That's right.
That's all that matters is the next game. Nolan said that in our the outro on Hog Reaction last night. The most important game is your next game.
Mm-hmm. What if there isn't a next game?
Well, that sucks.
There's nothing important.
That sucks. How's your bracket? All four of my Final Four teams still there.
Oh, it's
still there.
It's just in ruins. I'm sure.
Okay.
I haven't even looked. I don't know. The Hit That Line bracket challenge.
Ironically, Tommy is leading.
Oh, so he rigged it this year.
Well, and he's on vacation this week. So
well, there you go. I mean, that's
and he can do all the manipulation in off hours, so we wouldn't notice.
Right. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Still last.
Good.
In the 16-team competition, not last because you and Andy and Ty didn't do one. No,
I didn't.
So I am last. Great.
Boy, we are really the three of us.
I guessed on the 16 competition. I think I guessed every single one wrong.
That's hard to do.
I know.
Well, it's only 8
Good for
games.
you, though. I mean,
so far it's 4 games.
I think
so
maybe I got one right. Maybe I picked Florida, but I don't know if I did.
You homered up and picked Florida is what you did.
You were the one who told me to pick Florida.
No, I didn't. I will never tell you who to pick. I told you that I was taking Maryland, and you faded me.
Okay. Blue Horseshoe.
Yep.
Is in the family bracket.
Mm-hmm.
I'm second. I'm T.
How many people are in the family
T2.
bracket?
There's 10 brackets. I'm T2.
And this is your family.
Yeah. I got Michigan State. I need Sparty to pull through tonight, or it's over for me.
Sparty's playing.
I don't know, somebody. Who they play?
Boy, you are all over this.
Not Auburn. That's Sunday.
No, that's Sunday.
Yeah. Ole Miss. Oh, we got this in the bag, baby.
Well,
Chris Beard versus Tom Izzo, please.
The greatest basketball playing conference ever?
Please. Michigan State by double digits. Come on. This is an easy.
I have Michigan State winning tonight. Not that means anything. I do think Izzo's got a decent team. That Kentucky game's 6:39 tonight.
Yeah.
Is that the game of the night? Because that Michigan-Purdue game, Michigan and Auburn game's pretty good. I'm all over Houston and Purdue. That's going to be a fun one.
That'll be good. Yeah. Kentucky, Tennessee, I don't know if the rest of the country will care about that. Obviously, SEC world will be intrigued in that. But
big lines on some of these games.
Yeah.
Tennessee minus 4.5. It feels like Tennessee's going to roll.
Now, what do you think tomorrow? Let me pull this
Florida,
up.
Texas Tech? I was wildly unimpressed with Texas Tech.
Florida by like 20.
Yeah,
okay.
if as long as Florida's on and plays their game, I'm afraid, and I had Texas Tech going to the Final Four.
I would like to make a prediction.
Mm-hmm.
Alabama will not make 25 threes against Duke. There you go.
I don't think Alabama's not beating Duke.
Well, they're not making 25 threes.
No.
Now, they may make 28, but they're not making 25 again.
Okay.
That's not going to happen. I'll take the Blue Devils.
Now, if Texas Tech gets their shooter back,
mm-hmm.
I mean, I give them a puncher's chance, but, I mean, if you're betting, you take Florida. Give up whatever you have to.
Yeah, there's not much money to be made off that game.
Dr. K keeps pointing out that Kentucky has beat Tennessee twice. It's very hard to beat somebody 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very hard.
VFL, baby.
Very, very, very hard. That's why I would fade Kentucky all night long. You know what? I'm doing it right now. I'm going to the
Blue Horseshoe.
The Blue Horseshoe likes Tennessee minus the 4.5.
Of course, all of this coming to us from the Bet
Saracen app. Yep,
yes, that's
absolutely.
Right, yes. Did you see Ty on TV last night a lot? I did.
No.
I saw him a lot. When they would go to what we call in the industry the reverse angle replay at midcourt, he was right in line with the basket on the left.
Yeah,
and every time they showed a ball going towards the basket, you could see Ty sitting
He
at the
was
table.
under the weather last night during the postgame. He was asking all kinds of weird questions.
Was he drunk?
No.
Did he
Peter
drop
in Australia
acid?
called in.
Did he drop acid in San Francisco?
No, he did not.
Ayahuasca?
Maybe.
Mushrooms?
He was very sad. Like, I've had to do these therapy shows with Ty. The late night I had to do one after the football season. They lost to LSU, and he was all dejected. It's tough having to counsel him on some of the things that are going on. But you know what? I think he handled it like a man last night, or as manly as he can be.
A man?
Yeah, well, he handled it in the most manly fashion that Ty could. And he sucked it up, and he went and he did the show. So I was proud of him for that. And
did he weep?
It'd
be good for ratings if he wept.
No, but
I
will give him credit, and he did tell me that he would get me in and out in 70 minutes, and he did.
But he didn't weep.
No.
That's too bad. That'd have been great for us. Can you imagine the reel on him weeping?
Skeeter from Fort Smith, very angry, says, do the refs get more whistle happy the closer to the end of the tournament? No. I thought the game last night, except for there was one play that bothered me, and it was a foul called against Texas Tech on an inbounds play where somebody sort of tugged on the jersey of John L. Davis. He got free. They inbound the ball, and they got to stop the game.
Yeah.
I mean, that was kind of ticky-tack. Is it a foul by definition? Absolutely. Did you need to call it? Did it impede the play? No, it didn't. That's my acid test. Is if I foul you and it impedes the play, then yes. Or if you're running off a screen and I just get a little tug of the jersey, you still inbound the ball. That's not a foul to me.
Well, then you are calling for a late whistle because a late whistle is never a wrong whistle. Let it play out.
Absolutely.
See how it affects it.
And that's the way I would do it.
Yeah.
If I've never refereed a game in my life, nor do I want to. I could not. I can barely put up with the stage parents at high school basketball games now. There's no way I want them yelling at me. So no, thank you.
You just start chucking parents out.
Oh my God! I guarantee you.
You
this.
three out of here.
I got asked one time, would you be interested in refereeing? And I'm like, listen, you don't want me because by the time I was done, everybody would be fouled out with technicals, and there would be nobody in the stands.
Right.
I would throw everybody out.
It's a famous. It's also a famous Ruscin and Zach story. On the night when did the world end? March 11th,
March 5th. It was on the Ides of March, wasn't it? March 12, 11, whatever that.
In 2020.
Yep.
The Wednesday night when the NBA ceased in 2020, the next day we were supposed to referee women's basketball scrimmage with Arkansas. That never happened.
It's not going to happen now.
You think Coach Music would let us referee a
Highly unlikely.
Who? Oh, darn.
Yeah.
What a shame that is.
Hey, we can go see if we can referee an LA Sparks practice.
Oh, yeah, we could do that.
I'm
Yeah,
for
that'd be cool.
That'd be fun.
There's probably actually money involved in that.
Well, I mean, free flight anyway.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
I'll see if I can hook that up.
All right, we'll go out there. We'll go to crypto.com and we'll take in a game.
That's the Staples Center to you and me.
Well, yeah, whatever.
Listen, call it what his mama called it. It's the Staples Center.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Is Staples still in business?
DQ?
I don't know.
Okay.
All right. That's why she's the best in the business and retiring on top. Now, are you retiring or are you quitting? It's a very, I need to know.
Well, I guess I'm retiring from doing this.
Paperwork. You need to put in.
Yeah, for paperwork purposes.
Reason for leaving.
I need to know if you're retiring or quitting.
Are you conducting the exit interview on Monday?
Well, hell no.
During the show?
Nope. Well, yeah, I guess we can do that.
Okay. All right.
DQ, are you up for an exit interview?
What's that?
Perfect. We ask you questions as to why you're leaving and you hate us.
Right.
Oh. We don't have to do that.
Okay.
Well, I think I just got the answer I needed.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
That's what we needed right there.
BE points out 99.5, 95.3 do not exist on Coach Music's complimentary automobile. They've ripped the knobs off of that.
Yeah. Oh well. Oh
That
well.
is what it is.
We're for the fans. We're not for the.
No,
we're
not for the establishment.
We're not for corporate. Corporate people. We're not for.
We're a counterculture. Actually,
Right.
You say we're not for corporate people. We really are. They just don't admit it.
Right. That's right.
That's the weirdest thing about all of this is they just don't admit it.
So what do you think? I'm thinking that there will be 3 people back from this year. 3 scholarship players back for basketball. I don't know. I just want to pick a number. 3. They'll have 10 new people next year on men's basketball.
Oh, okay. Let's do this with actual information because I hate doing this the way we normally do it.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
See, I like it that way.
Yeah. All right. So
3 are gone. You got grad seniors.
Right. All right. So Boogie's
gone.
Where?
I don't know.
He's not an NBA player.
They say he is.
Who?
The people who know this stuff.
Thero?
I don't know.
Okay. Brazil, no.
I think that Thero well, like all the people that are like his kids, like Wagner and whose parents played for Cal, they're all staying. It's a family thing. They could play 500 minutes and score 0 points, and they still have a scholarship because it's a family thing.
Billy Richmond is a guy I would bring back if he is willing to stick around. Billy Richmond's a guy I would bring back. I think you can work with him.
All the players that don't play are gone.
Yes.
So that's Carol Letois, Cash Chavis, Sanchez, Aiden Kelly, and Kareem Watkins.
I'm really impressed. You went numerically and Lawson Blake.
I'm also looking at it.
Oh, I didn't know you were looking.
Lawson Blake's a senior.
Yeah, okay. But does he have an extra year? Because we don't know. Nobody knows anymore how many years you have. So it doesn't matter.
So that's 5 plus the 3 grad seniors. We're up to 8.
Okay.
Now you need 2 people that are also going to leave. Boogie's probably going to leave.
Again, where's he going?
I don't know. And maybe Brazil leaves. I don't know.
I would invite.
Maybe Adu leaves.
I think you can work with Carter Knox. I think you can work with Billy Richmond. DJ Wagner, some people think he's...
Well, Wagner's the family thing. He's staying.
Okay, he's not an NBA player right now. So those 3 guys, bring in... You got your 3 freshmen. And depending on how far along or how far down the line Cal is with recruiting, you got a shot.
I know 8 are leaving, and then there's 2 wild cards that I'm not sure. So you're basically going to have a whole new... This is the way this is now. You're going to have a new... This is what Pittman runs into. When you're trying to... in this portal era, I mean, you can have your quarterback coming back, but when there's 20 other new people on the offense, I mean, you're not going to get that continuity and that carryover that you're looking for. It's just not going to happen. And in basketball, I mean, I think that it's probably normal to expect, 9, 10 different people every year.
Yeah,
on these rosters.
I think that's fair.
So that means 3 people stay, whoever those people may be.
Portal's open, so I mean, we're going to get information here in the next 48 hours. Early part of next week, you're going to get guys that are going to jump into the portal. I mean, I know this is hard to believe. Trevor Brazil's a junior.
Yeah,
but I don't know. That's a questionable one for me. I'm not at practice every day. If you think you've got something there, 6'10" is one of those things you can't coach. 6'10" is it doesn't just show up every day.
Yeah.
If he's 6'10".
Yeah. I don't know. We also don't know. When Cal talks about how these guys were in a dark place when they were 0-5, like personally they were in a dark place. Like how many of those people pulled out of it, but their time is so miserable in January here that they'll never forget it, and they just want to get out of here because of that.
Well, I think I think in today's world, they're probably going to get guys on this roster are going to get offers to go elsewhere.
It's also
if you've got if you've got the biggest NIL budget as you claim, you should be able to hang on to the majority of those guys. You shouldn't lose a lot of bidding wars.
Well, let me tell you something. If the Chicken Man keeps handing us free stuff like yesterday, that's
going
to cut away at the NIL budget.
Yeah, sorry guys, we dug into your NIL budget a little bit.
We put a ding into that yesterday, it's something there. So I think there'll be 10 new people on the basketball team next year. That's just the way the world works
and
now.
that includes the freshmen.
Yeah, that's 3.
Right.
And then you'll have 7 veteran guys that they bring in from somewhere. So there you go. There's part of
math.
it.
Math is mathing.
So you'd have 3 freshmen and 10 veteran guys. That's a decent mix. That'll work. That'll work.
Again, in the NIL era, I mean, what's the proper? We know that 9 isn't the proper number for NIL these days. Is it 11? Is 11, what you would call scholarship guys that you plan on playing? Is that the number?
Most people in this tournament, it seemed like they're rolling with 10.
Okay.
Very few roll with 11. There's a couple that maybe have a 9-man rotation, but 10 is about where most people
Texas
are.
Tech had 7.
That is the greatest irony of the game last night.
Yeah.
Is that there was all this talk all week. Well, you got 9. You got 9 people now.
Got
back
your
to
whole
full
team.
strength,
Yeah.
9, and you got beat by a team with 7.
Yep.
Maybe if you'd have played 7, it would have been different. I don't know. It's not like the 2 that came back gave you much last night. Goodness gracious. 1 point combined.
Yeah, well, I mean,
that was
3 points off the bench total.
Yeah.
It just, they got worked.
That's not that unusual, but with this team. But, yeah, that was
It was also a weird time for Adu to go silent.
Yeah.
I mean, he had been playing.
Well, Toppin's a better player.
I no, with you on that. I don't. That was a weird time for him to just no show.
Yeah.
And he had been so good throughout the SEC tournament, first 2 games in this tournament. He'd been really solid. You could count on him. And then he went AWOL last night, and some of it was Toppin, some of it was Federico, some of it was he just went very aggressive on the boards.
No, when the tone was set, you all may remember this. The tone was set on his first shot attempt. Toppin just smashed it right back in his face. And I'm like, oh, it's going to be like that. Oh, boy.
I like Toppin's
And he
game.
wasn't much more aggressive than that. After he got, volleyball spiked right in his face, that it would be interesting. We'll never know. But if that hadn't happened on the first attempt, maybe we see a different Adu last night. I don't know.
I also got very tired of Kevin Harlan last night saying the word corkscrew.
Oh, it's a great descriptor.
But you can use it once, maybe twice. He used it no less than 5 times.
Here was my favorite point. Here was the favorite moment at the Ruscin house last night. There is a pile-up for a loose ball in, I think, the first half. And, people are diving on the court, and he's like, oh, they're playing Twister down there.
Yeah. Yeah, he was into it.
He was in fine form last night. And Van Gundy's good, and I like Dan Bonner, too.
Oh, yeah, Stan Van Gundy is really, really good at what he does. Dan Bonner's kind of aging out of that.
He's starting to...
Harlan and Van Gundy would work just fine.
Yeah.
I don't know why they have to have 3 people at the table. That makes no sense to me.
Well, Bonner's the company man, because you can't have Stan Van Gundy talking about we don't need to do replays anymore. And Bonner's like, well, we need to get the clock right because, it's important.
Stan's just out there winging it, man. That's what I like about Stan Van Gundy.
The funny thing so I don't know, Stan's been doing this a few years, less than 5 years. But on that day where they do 4 games, he never has a voice in the 4th game.
No.
He is croaking through because they have to do 4 games in a day.
He's very excited about the way things are going.
All right, we'll be back here. 877-377-6963. I think you have a test drive to go on out there.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. See, they parked it right in front of me, right in my eyesight, right in my eye line.
They know what they're doing.
It's right there.
They know what they're doing here at Lewis. They know. They know. Hey, are you relying on Facebook as your website? Do you know how bad of an idea that is? They're in charge. You're not. Modular Orange makes it easy to have your own professional website designed, written, launched, and kept up to date for just $95 a month with no upfront costs or hidden fees. Modular Orange handles everything. Hosting, security, updates. You can focus on building your business. And they focus on building your website. With their streamlined process, you will be up and running fast without dragging it out for months. And if you already have a website, but you're paying high monthly fees, stop throwing money away. Go to Modular Orange and get a faster, more effective site for just $95 a month. Customers will find you on any device, whether they're on their phones, laptop, or tablet, so don't settle for being stuck on social media and overpaying for an outdated site. Take control of your online presence with Modular Orange. Fast, affordable, and hassle-free. Go to modularorange.com and get started today. Modular Orange.
Speaking truth every afternoon. Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
A dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacale.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouth.
Some serious crappie.
Nice speck.
We got crappie.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite. White perch, slab, sacale, paper mouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
BetOnline is the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for online betting in 2025. Whether you're a seasoned fan or a first-time bettor, BetOnline is your ultimate game day companion. With the largest selection of odds on everything from NBA and college basketball to the NHL and UFC, BetOnline continues to be your number one sports betting source. From every three-pointer to hat trick, BetOnline has you covered with odds, stats, and more for every game, every play, and every win. BetOnline. The game starts here.
Hey everybody, this is Tyson Van. Dad, tell everyone about your job at Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash.
Power washing, son. I've been working in the business for over 15 years, all over the River Valley and Northwest Arkansas, residential or commercial. At Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash, our cleaning services include exterior home, fence, driveways, walkways, gutters, pool deck cleansing, and more.
Call my dad at 479-763-5561.
Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash. One call, cleans it all.
Le dije, vamos a hacer maldades. Vuelvo yo te traje. Pago ya el mahones si no baila pa' que sale. Aquí están mis anormales. Tú mueves ese en el. Esto es pa' la nena nueva, pa' los nenes, pa' la
It's back, the Ultimate Challenge at Lewis Automotive, and it's bigger than ever. We're on a mission to sell 555 vehicles in the month of March, no matter what it takes. We've got more than 1,000 vehicles to choose from, more than $2 million in discounts, and we're not holding anything back. All month long, get up to $20,000 off MSRP or 0% financing on select models.
Payments start at $199 a month.
Find the ultimate selection, the ultimate discounts, the ultimate financing, and the ultimate amount for your trade.
Only at the Lewis Automotive Group's Ultimate Challenge.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new
Cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. They have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. Absolute Janitorial Service cleans multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and so much more. Call Absolute Janitorial Service today for a free quote at 866-WITH-AJS. That's 866-948-4257. See what an absolute difference they can make for your business.
You still thinking job change in the new year?
Yeah, I need something that's in high demand and more stable in this economy.
IT?
Yeah, cybersecurity, maybe even AI.
That's what I did.
Really? How?
Went to My Computer Career. You don't need any prior experience, and you could start your new career in a matter of months. A lot of IT pros go to school there, too, to level up.
Sweet. Are classes online or on campus?
Both.
Wow, I'll check it out. Thanks.
Make this your year. Take the free career evaluation now at mycomputercareer.edu. Financial aid is available for qualified students.
I had the worst dream last night. You were in a car crash, and the kids and I were on our own. We had to move out of the house because I couldn't afford it anymore.
That's awful, hon.
My brother got life insurance from Ethos, and it only took 10 minutes. And he got $2 million in coverage for around $2 a day. It's all online. No medical exam. He just answered a few health questions right from his house.
Ethos, here we come.
Visit ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game.
Sample rate is a 10-year term life policy for 35-year-old healthy, non-smoking male. Billed monthly.
You know that crushing feeling when you press print at your PC and the doggone machine just won't print? Well, I fixed that. Hi, I'm Tim Stanley, owner of TDS IT. We are an IT company with a long history in the print channel, and I have fixed the printer conflict by creating my own Northwest Arkansas-based help desk. Call us at 479-575-0770 for more information on how a true IT company can keep all your printers and scanners up and running all the time.
Attention business owners, are you overpaying for your website, dropping thousands up front and shelling out more than $95 a month? Stop the madness! With Modular Orange, you get a custom-built, fully managed website for just $95 a month. No hidden fees, no headaches. They write it, build it, launch it, update it, and secure it so you can focus on your business. Ditch the overpriced hassle and go simple. Visit modularorange.com today. That's modularorange.com.
Hey there, good Friday morning to you. I'm 4029 meteorologist Majestic Storm tracking an active weekend ahead. We'll start to see some scattered rain showers today in northwest Arkansas. A few storms are possible as well, but no severe weather. Temperatures will top off into the low 70s. Overnight lows tonight drop down into the upper 50s. Saturday, for the most part, will be sunny with temperatures into the 70s, but in Saturday night and into Sunday, that will watch for another round of showers and possibly some strong storms. I'm 4029 meteorologist Majestic Storm. Hope you have a great weekend.
ESPN 99.5.
The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss.
Welcome to the entertaining portion of the broadcast day. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Your news is brought to you by the Good Chair because there was nowhere to sit. And get the Good Chair exclusively at the Stadium Shop. Stop by, tell Robert Joe Bonamassa sucks, and you want to be seated in the Good Chair. Basketball team season comes to an end. 85-83 in overtime against Texas Tech in the Sweet 16. See, I'm dying again. Reportedly, it was the referee's fault.
No, that's the worst part of all this for Arkansas fans.
There's no one to blame.
There's no one to blame.
They'll finish up the year 22-14. Baseball tonight on the radio, 6:30 for the broadcast. First pitch, 7:05. Razorbacks in Nashville, getting ready for a 3-game set with Dave Van Horn and the Commodores. Olivia?
Yeah.
Your poll questions. Do you like the rain on concrete smell? 75% of people said yes. Do you currently have anything sitting on the dash of your vehicle? 82% of people said no.
DQ, back in the 70s, there was a trend where people were carpeting their dashboards.
Ew.
Shag?
It could be a lot of things.
You know, on sedans, when the area in between the back seat and the back windshield.
Yes.
Yep.
I hate that area because whenever the
I'll ask why.
Well, it's because it is a carpet-ish material back there, and I feel like since it sits in the sun all day, it gets all crusty and I just actually hate.
That's where we used to ride. We didn't sit in the back seat. You sat in the auxiliary area.
I don't know if you've ever touched the crunchiness of the. I don't like it.
You're from Fayetteville. Crunchy is your thing.
Fayetteville
big
people
time.
don't drive sedans. They drive
crossovers.
Crossover is a fancy word for sedan.
No, it's not. It has a hatchback.
Yeah,
Okay.
hatchback.
You're
trunk.
You're 2 clicks away from driving a station wagon.
That's okay.
Okay. All right. Well,
And have you ever given a delayed answer to a text message to make it seem like you're busier than you actually are?
Yep.
77% of people said yes. And those are your polls. Go touch grass.
feels like they're being honest with that.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I'm very happy with that. Way to be honest, folks. Well done.
Do you have thoughts on tonight's matchup of lefties in Nashville? Zach Root versus J.D. Thompson.
I'm glad you asked. I actually do.
Yeah.
Throw it where Bubba says you shouldn't. Or follow Bubba's advice.
That's right.
Bubba, don't throw it. Or throw it where Bubba says to throw it, not necessarily where you want.
If Bubba says, now Bubba's not doing the road games, but if Bubba was watching and he says, don't throw it low and outside, throw it high and inside.
Now, can I ask you a dumb question? And this is a logistical question.
Mm-hmm.
Bubba doesn't travel to the road games because Bubba owns a business here in Northwest Arkansas,
right?
And the travel would prohibit some of the stuff he does. Why couldn't they just zoom him in and use the audio? It's an audio medium. He doesn't have to be there.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Because you could do everything he does off of TrackMan. Just give him the TrackMan login.
Right.
Honestly,
he could do it from his basement.
Yeah.
And just pipe him in. Yes, it's a little weird not having him sitting next to you.
Because Phil wants to shine on his own.
Oh.
He doesn't want he didn't want anyone else stealing his thunder on the road games.
Okay.
He wants to be the star of the show.
I don't
That's
know
what it
how
is.
to take this, but Abner is pro carpet.
Okay.
All right. Abner.
Well, at a church, there is a lot of carpeting, so that makes sense.
Abner, big carpet guy.
Big fan of carpet. Oh, man. That's right. D claims they took TrackMan away for conference games. Why on earth would they do that? That's
because
stupid.
you're questioning the umpires.
That I did find that irritating, where that was a crutch, and every time on every pitch you're looking at the computer going, "Nope, he's wrong. Nope, he's wrong." Nope,
And
he's wrong.
that's why they did away with it.
It wasn't an enjoyable listen after a while. Just tell me about the action on the field, not on the computer screen.
That is precisely why they did it, so that you're not questioning every single pitch.
Well, maybe if you had better umpires, we wouldn't have this problem.
But that's not the point.
So these old parts they got out there now.
That's not the
God.
point. The point is don't question the umpires even when they're wrong.
Well, get it right then.
Well, that's not the point. It's not the point. Isn't to get it right.
Okay.
They just don't want you speaking out of turn.
Fair enough. All
Okay.
right, whatever. Anyway, now we got text saying they didn't take TrackMan away.
Oh, come on, people.
I love it.
Day drinking pointing out you're volunteering Bubba to work more for the same pay. No, I'm asking.
That's what we do.
All right, well, there's that. That cat's out of the bag. I was simply saying that doing sports in general by yourself, baseball, there's no pace to it. It's like basketball you can do because the ball never stops moving. Football would be difficult. Baseball's got to be really, really hard. And having that second person there or third person there to sit and bounce off of would make the job so much easier. And in 2025, the technology exists that you could do it. I'm just curious why.
Zoom him in.
I'm not saying do it. I'm just curious as to why they haven't.
Yeah, I don't know. They've never taken an analyst on the baseball road trips.
Okay.
They don't have a seat on the plane. They don't have room.
Well, take the seat on the plane is a laptop.
I don't know.
Okay. Oh, they only took away pitch location.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, which is the whole point of TrackMan, isn't it?
Well, that's fine. That's fine.
Doug from Rogers, do you remember when bathrooms had carpeting? Yes. DQ, how would you like to walk into a carpeted bathroom?
I would not.
Okay. DQ, would you walk out immediately no matter how dire the situation was?
Maybe.
Okay.
I've walked into some pretty questionable bathrooms because I had to go to the bathroom really badly.
Understand.
Yeah, that happens.
We've all been
desperate
I chose
times.
to ignore what was happening around me.
Shout out to the casino in West Salem Springs. Thanks for being there.
There was this
They have a
really-
nice one.
Yeah, they do.
Very nice.
One time, we were in Maryland, and there was this restaurant that was already kind of gross looking, and we were probably an hour away from anything at this point, and I walk in the bathroom because I really had to pee, and there was probably a 1/4 inch of water on the entire bathroom floor.
Ooh, yeah.
I had to, though. I was
Uh-oh.
like, this is so disgusting.
So you had to wade over to the toilet.
Yes, I had to canoe over.
Brilliant.
It was so bad. I've never forgotten that experience.
DQ, was there carpeting on the limb over the creek?
No.
See, DQ had the tree that they used
over
the creek.
I got it. I got it. We'll come back here with more live from Lewis Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Fayetteville, right off of I-49 here. Fast Break Friday, brought to you by the All-American Steakhouse. Stay where you are.
Or text the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group, the ultimate challenge is back with the ultimate selection, ultimate savings, ultimate financing, and the ultimate amount for your trade.
Sophomore from Memphis, Tennessee, number 10, Todd Dave. What a slam dunk by the freshman out of Memphis.
All right, Todd, what do you think of the intro? Is that legendary enough for you?
It was great. Yeah, it was legendary.
Don't miss a morning rush, only on ESPN 99.5.
Spring camping season is here. Don't miss the NWA RV Show and Outdoor Party, April 12th and 13th at 5102 West Pauline Whitaker Parkway in Rogers, just behind News. Sponsored by two of the state's largest RV dealers, Wheels RV and Moix RV. With brands you love like Grand Design, Jayco, Brinkley, Flagstaff, Coachman, Catalina, Vibe, and Winnebago, and on-site financing available. There will be a variety of vendors and bounce house for the kids and so much more. So make plans now to attend the NWA RV Show and Outdoor Party, April 12th and 13th, 5102 West Pauline Whitaker Parkway, Rogers.
Hey gang, Blake Young here with Wood Power Sports. Currently, we are overstocked on select Polaris, Honda, Kawasaki, and Can-Am product. If you're in the market for a new side-by-side, ATV, or motorcycle, come see us soon. We're about to blow these out, and I can promise you they won't last long. Also, these products are high-demand products, not your typical on-sale stuff that no one wants. Our deals won't be beat, and your buying experience will be unmatched. We look forward to serving you. Wood Power Sports, solid name you can trust.
Is your home ready for the changing seasons? Precision Comfort Heating and Cooling keeps your systems running smoothly year-round. From expert maintenance to emergency repairs, their certified technicians have you covered. Take advantage of their seasonal tune-up special for just $69. Call 479-435-5039 or visit PrecisionComfortHeatingandCooling.com today. Veterans, active military, and first responders get a 15% discount. Precision Comfort Heating and Cooling. Comfort is just a call or a click away.
Do you have old jewelry that you never wear that's just gathering dust? Here at Swift Jewelry, one of our favorite things to do is to repurpose your heirloom jewelry into something that fits your current style. Bring in your old jewelry and fresh ideas and let our expert jewelers breathe new life into a dazzling new creation that you'll be proud to wear. There's something extra special about a stunning piece of jewelry that tells a beautiful, sentimental story about the past. Come share your dreams with us at Swift's Jewelry in beautiful downtown Fayetteville, your personal jeweler since 1956.
Mach 1, being in the financial services sector, to me, integrity is, could be considered one of the most valuable, integral parts of who we are, because in this business, trust is everything.
Find an advisor who's invested in you at Mach1FG.com. Mach 1 Financial Group, LLC is a registered investment advisor located in Rogers, Arkansas. A copy of Mach 1's current written disclosure brochure is available through the SEC website and at disclosures.mach1fg.com.
Pickup truck, sports car, motorcycle, minivan, townhouse, two-story, farmhouse, fixer-upper. What you drive and where you live is different for everyone, so it's important to have insurance that fits your needs and is just right for you. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that, which is why our agents help you design a comprehensive auto, home, and life insurance plan. Insurance that fits just right.
Call Kerry Earwood in Rogers and Derek Wardlow in Rogers.
Hey, Northwest Arkansas. This is Jesse, one of the AFA certified automated gate installers here at Thomas Fence. If you're looking for a seamless way to add security, convenience, and style to your property, we've got you covered with our custom gate automation services. We create gates that match your vision, and our team of talented designers, welders, and installers ensure your project is in experienced hands. Call us today at 479-636-4732 or visit thomasfencear.com to get started. Thomas Fence, where quality, innovation, and expertise open the door to possibility.
The Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Online and on the air and now everywhere you go. Tune in to the greatest moments of Razorback sports with Chuck Barrett, Bo Mattingly, Tommy Kraft, Ty Richardson, Phil Elson, Matt Jones, and Ruscin and Zach with our Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Stay connected no matter where you go with the Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Download for free in the Apple app or Google Play stores. Just search Hit That Line Now. It's fueled by Taco Bell.
Who can you trust to sell your home for the most money with the least amount of drama? You need a team of agents with decades of experience, commitment, and of course, tens of thousands in marketing. I'm talking about the Limbird team. Tara Limbird Real Estate Group has sold over $1 billion in real estate. Tara's team can give you a cash offer in 72 hours, or use Tara's high-octane marketing to sell your home, quite possibly for thousands over asking. Find out more at limbirdteam.com. LIMBIRD.
ESPN 99.5. Giving you the entertainment you deserve. Here's Ruscin and Zach.
We're back here on the program live from Lewis Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram at Fayetteville, right off of I-49. Check us out here under about a big car tower right there on I-49. That's where we are today until 6 o'clock. Your drive home is powered by Mr. Spark.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle, or just use this one.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8
For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
Go ahead, give it a shot.
Phenomena.
A, B, C, D, E.
Phenomena.
F, G, H, I.
Phenomena.
J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Z, Y, and Z.
You ain't getting that at 6 o'clock in the morning, baby.
I hate it.
Look, another player's rung the bell. That means he did his personal best.
Woo pig.
That really hurts my ears.
It doesn't it, though?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what to do with that. All right. Do you know how hard it was to remember the alphabet on the fly while you're singing it? That's the most difficult thing I've ever done here.
Remembering the alphabet?
Well, in that rhythm, I didn't want to lose my place and like repeat a letter
that
or
would've
something.
sucked.
Yeah, that was the most difficult thing I've ever done here in 6 years.
More
What you
difficult
just
than
played.
showing up?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
I can
all right.
show up.
All
Yeah.
right.
I mean, yeah.
DQ, what's the most difficult thing you've done here?
Oh, that's a good.
There's
one.
a good question.
There we go. Now we're getting somewhere.
Showing up?
No, not showing up.
No, okay.
There are some things that are hard for me.
Oh. Showing up and showing out. I hate that phrase.
Yeah.
I think every broadcaster who uses that phrase should be immediately electrocuted in their headsets.
Electrocuted?
Yes, just a jolt, like 220, right?
Like dance mailman?
Yes, zzz, right in the ear. Oh, I hate
Well, you got
that.
shocked the other day and you didn't like it.
I did, yeah. Our building is not grounded, so anytime you stand up with your headphones on, you get electrocuted. It's great.
You think it has to do with the water that's currently underneath the floorboards?
I hope so. I
Okay.
mean, I think that's what it is.
Okay.
There's metal and there's wires everywhere and there's all kinds of.
None of it's insulated.
No,
none of
of
it's
course not.
wrapped
No,
in
no.
rubber or anything like that.
No, that's right. That's right.
Just a death trap.
That's right. That's right.
But
I was doing a
Yeah.
remote one time, and we had the power extension cord running through the front door, and it was like rubbing on the cord, so the wires were the insulation was going away and the wires were exposed. And some old man just walks by, he's like, "That's gonna start a fire before you know it." I'm like, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
As long
Appreciate
as
it.
I'm done with this remote, I don't really care at this
right.
point. Thank you.
As long
Yeah.
as I get through the 3 hours, that's all that matters.
And we still make fun of at my house. We still make fun of when we have when you get a shipment and you have the brown like paper in
Yeah.
it. I jam it in the recycling can because I don't want to go back to the recycling center and some biddy come up to me and go, "That doesn't look like newspaper to me." Remember that?
TL
Like
agrees
that
with
one
you.
time?
Yeah, that one. Oh, that was terrible.
TL agrees. He says showing up and showing out is his most hated phrase.
It says absolutely nothing. It says absolutely nothing.
I'll give you one more.
Okay.
Take it to the next level.
I know you hate that one. You've always hated that one.
At what point are we out of levels?
We're out of levels on the top floor.
At some point, you've got to. I mean, it ends, and there's no chart putting people on their particular level, so you don't know what the next level looks like.
Here's another indicator that you're listening to a terrible broadcaster. If at any point they say big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments,
Terrible.
or whatever that stupid phrase is that doesn't say anything either. Right? These are hacks that you're listening to if you ever hear those phrases.
Okay,
all
you're
right?
going with the H word.
I went H word. That's
You
right.
went H word,
Yeah.
okay.
Full hack. That's
All
right.
right.
Thank you very much. Yes. All right. Gavin thinks keeping the computer secret was the hardest thing DQ's done here.
I got to admit, that was disappointing. That was
Oh, that wasn't that difficult to keep secret.
that was one of those things, looking back on it, the amount of work that went into it afterwards, a little upsetting.
Yeah. Wow. There you go. Okay. Jim sent us a disgusting bathroom story, but I don't want to read it.
No,
'cause
please don't.
We don't need
to open that door.
No, we really
And
don't.
Jim,
no.
when you're doing that, please keep the door closed.
Yeah. Jamie claims not putting cyanide in your Dr. Pepper is the hardest thing DQ has done.
That's not funny.
But you didn't say no.
Well, I don't have access to cyanide, so.
Well, she doesn't have opportunity.
What
Got
do you-
motive.
What
Got
do you
plenty of
have?
motive.
What do you have access to?
Standard cleaning chemicals. I don't know.
Well, that'll do the trick.
Yeah, I mean that'll do
work.
it. From what I understand, that will pretty much polish me off. Looking for that. Yeah. Monday, I'm not drinking anything in that building.
Oh, no, you need to be very careful.
Nope,
you need to be very careful.
Not drinking a thing.
You are entering a world of pain, my friend.
Can't wait. Can't wait.
Day drinking, texting in. It is what it is. Bleeping terrible. Worse than Cal not calling a timeout.
Yeah, day drinking's been on this thing with Cal and the timeout at the end of the game. It started with the he sent it in right after it happened.
Here's the problem with all this. None of y'all griped and complained when Musselman never called a timeout in 200 games here.
That's
all right.
also true.
So what's the
that was a point
change?
of pride with him. DQ, you're a former coach. Would you have called a timeout?
I don't have a problem with him not calling a timeout.
Okay, there it is.
There you go, day drinking.
Just,
take that.
What do you want them to do?
Draw it up.
Let Texas Tech set up a defense?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But you're supposed to draw one up, you know, like a quadruple ball screen or something.
A quadruple ball screen.
I don't know.
I don't even know if that's a thing.
Well, if you snuck 6 out there, you could probably pull it off. I don't know.
The old sex box.
That's right.
I love that. Okay.
Oh, Lordy. All right. Well, anyway, that's what happened. We've got I want to talk about this Kevin Willard guy later. We'll do that after 5 o'clock here on Ruscin and Zach here on the program. Your drive home's powered by Mr. Sparky. We got Matt Lewis with us here right now from here at the Lewis Automotive Group. His name's on the door, for crying out loud. So we're glad to have him with us. We're glad that we are out here with the Ultimate Challenge. We're getting down to it here, Matt. Final days here.
We're talking Ultimate Challenge. Now's the time everybody's getting off work. They've heard us talking about it all day. Hey, we're still open. We'll be here 7 and beyond, so come down here, check out the great savings we've got, including that $25,000 off those Grand Wagoneers. The Compass is starting at $24,900. That's a 25 model, by the way, not a used vehicle, brand new, over 30 miles per gallon, full-wheel drive, all the tech, all the safety stuff. The Escapes, it's a fan favorite. We have got some Broncos as well. Now, we've talked Jeeps, but we've got some Broncos. Some of the Bronco Raptors, we've got $15,000+ off those. And then we went over our special this morning. We got a 2-door Bronco that just got put on special for $39,900. So that's under
what
40
color
grand.
are we talking about?
I believe it's one of the off gray colors. So good looking.
Get that tinted up and
yeah. I know. It's got a good look to it. So we got a huge selection, whether it's the 2-door or the 4-door Bronco. Hey, we also have the new Wagoneer S here. So if you're an electric person looking for the all electric, we got the Wagoneer S, one of them's right in front of us here. 300-mile range. We've got up to $20,000 off because we get some government EV tax credits there that you get to take in at the time of ownership. 300-mile range. It's a 3.4060, 600 horsepower.
That'll do.
All-wheel drive.
You'll win some drag races off the line.
You will win some drag races in that sucker. And then we've got our used vehicles starting at $199 a month. So we kind of like to say no matter what you're looking for, we've got a fit for it. You know, with over 1,000 vehicles in stock and 79 years worth of doing business, it's the place. You know, and then put the Lewis guarantee on top of it.
Absolutely. You guys take care of the customers. That's what keeps them coming back.
It does. And with the 10-year 120, a real deal warranty, not a pie in the sky, hope it'll happen, that you can use at all 50 states. So we'd like you to stay here in Northwest Arkansas, but if your company moves you, take the Lewis guarantee with you. It'll get you covered. And like we talked about off air, you know, that key replacement's pretty nice.
That's a big deal for those of us that lose our keys quite regularly.
If you lose your
every
keys,
day, every day,
you know, they're upwards between $200 and $500 because, you know, they've got all this technology built in. They're almost like a phone now.
Yep.
So that's a big deal. So a bunch of different reasons to come do business here at Lewis Automotive. We got 0% financing on some of the vehicles. Don't forget about that 90 days till no payments on some of the Fords that are in stock. And again, even if you look the first week of the month, I just want you to encourage, just drive back by. We've got over 40 additional pre-owned vehicles just in the past 2 days. We've got over 100 additional new vehicles this week that have come in. So a lot of different reasons to look and to take advantage. We talked about earlier, we're over the 500 mark, approaching 520 now. We got to get to 555. So don't wait till Monday. You know what I mean? Don't wait till Monday.
No.
Because my team's pushing. I said, hey, let's see if we can hit the goal by the end of the day. If it's not today, it'll be sometime tomorrow.
Yep.
So you want to be in
There
there in
you
the
go.
540s, 530s, you know?
Now, if you're 555, I mean, there's confetti from the ceilings, spotlights are going off, the whole balloons.
That's what I envisioned. We did cut some of the confetti out from the old store because when we moved, we saw it was stuck everywhere. You know, so we're not over the
Can't
newness
do that.
of the
All right, that's
building yet.
fair. That's
But
fair.
I get it. You know, the music will go off. We'll have plenty. I mean, you can see we have exciting things around here, so that'll go off. Food trucks are here tomorrow. Don't forget about the axe throwings here.
Yeah.
That's complimentary to the customers.
Yeah, you going to get out there, throw the
Oh, yeah.
axe a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I see. I would be afraid I would hit someone or something, and I,
I
would
think
be
it would
escorted
just
off
be
the lot.
yourself because you're in the cage.
That's not great. I don't want to
Yeah.
hit myself with an axe, but if anybody could, I would.
We specifically went over that with all of our vendors. Now, the liability's on you guys.
Right, okay.
You
All
know,
right.
and then the 50-foot obstacle course, you know, come check that out.
I'm not making
Again,
it through that. No
well,
chance.
Maybe bring somebody else. Bring a ringer.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, absolutely. Have to bring somebody much younger, much more athletic.
Well, the food trucks are here, so you can do the
Now
food
that's
trucks.
a food truck. I got you.
You got you there. Okay. So no matter what you're looking for, if it's a food truck, axe throwing, or the obstacle course, or if it's saving $25,000, Lewis will be your place tomorrow. We're right here in Fayetteville, exit 65, right off of I-49. Also up in Springdale off of North Thompson, out in Farmington, right past the Lowe's there on your left, where you'll find tons of vehicles in stock. The Lewis Guarantee backing it, the ultimate savings, and it is the ultimate time to buy.
Here comes number 520 right there.
Now you see it, don't
Yeah.
you?
Yeah,
Yep.
you can see the grin. They know.
They're
They know.
excited.
They're going to get it.
Yeah, they're coming off the showroom again. They're opening the cars. We moved one off over here.
Yeah.
We know we were last time we were moving them off the showroom.
Yeah.
You know?
It's
That's
exciting.
a big deal. It is
A
exciting.
lot of stuff going on.
And then Tuesday,
It
starts
exciting.
all over
It
again.
starts all over.
You start planning
It's
again.
0 to 0.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? It's like winning the big game, and then the next day you got to go to work.
Yep. It's time to start ramping up again, man. No, it's funny. We were watching some folks in here, and I mean, they're all in here making the deals,
Yeah.
and it's like they're not leaving without the deal being made. I mean,
That's right.
they'll get you in what your price range is.
If there's a way to do it creatively and legally, we're
Yeah,
going to
legally is the key.
you wanna keep it legal.
Yeah,
That's right.
legally is the key.
You know, because I'll have
wanna
some
do
people
that.
say, well, Matt, you said you do no matter what it takes. Well, okay, let me put the disclaimer there. Ethically and legally, we're going to
Right.
be in
That's right,
realm.
yes.
Like, you can't
Okay?
finance a car for 1,000 months.
And we can't.
You can't do that. That's right. That's not.
We can't just say you're going to have it for free and then we turn in a finance contract.
Right.
You know?
That's right.
These are things that you simply can't do.
But those two things aside, we're going to get highly aggressive and put some deals together.
Awesome. All right, right here at Lewis Automotive Group, right here on 549,
Yeah.
like Matt said. Look for the car tower.
Do I hear a dog?
There is. Pet friendly.
Okay.
Pet friendly here. See? There you go.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go play with the dog.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
Well, thanks for having me on.
Thank you, Matt.
Thank
All
you,
right. All right, that's Matt Lewis here at Lewis Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, where we're set up today here on Ruscin and Zach. All right, here's Gavin texting in here. Cal didn't want to call timeout because it took 3 times to inbound the ball. Last time they only had one, and they only had 1 timeout left.
That's fair.
Yeah. Yeah,
They did struggle with that.
Yeah, the timeout. Call the timeout crowd. Forget how hard it was for them to inbound the ball against St. John's.
It's a fair point.
How quickly they forget.
They do forget about that stuff.
They forget about that stuff. All right, we'll have more for you coming up here. 877-377-6963, the Lewis Automotive Group hotline here on Ruscin and Zach. Well, if the weather is a little rainy coming up here or windy or whatever, maybe there's another cold snap. Don't worry, you can still hit the links. You can still play golf at Cart Path Social. It's Northwest Arkansas's #1 destination for indoor golf. So they've got their Masters Invitational going on. You can find out all about this on cartpathsocial.com. They've got all kinds of stuff going on with memberships, or you can just show up and book it online and play. They do events there as well. If you want to watch some basketball, they've got TVs in there. You can do all that. And, of course, you can play all of the great golf courses that they have. And there's no golf attire required. Man, if you want to show up in gym shorts, go for it, man. I mean, put a shirt on, but I mean, come on. CartPathSocial.com is where you can get all the info on all this stuff. CartPathSocial.com. They are located in Lowell, right there across from Atwoods on Grant Place, right off of Monroe. Or Monroe. Or is it Monroe? I don't know.
It's Monroe.
Monroe in Lowell. CartPathSocial.com. We'll be right back. Drive Home powered by Mr. Spark.
Hello, I'm Chip Scarborough in the 4029 newsroom. We are closely watching for the threat of severe weather for the back half of the weekend. Meantime, some places saw some rain today, but that will be moving out later. Temperatures topping out in the mid to upper 60s. And tonight on 4029 News, meteorologist William Morrison will walk us through the timing of a system that could bring severe weather to our area on Sunday. Well, heartbreak for the Hogs in San Francisco, falling to the Texas Tech Red Raiders 85-83 in the Sweet 16. The Hogs started off strong, but it was a back and forth in the second half of the game that ended up in overtime. Our Hog Wild sports team is on the West Coast and will have the big plays plus post-game reaction, all coming up on 4029. And Arkansas is facing a critical shortage of primary care providers. 4029's LaKyra Banks looks at where the state as a whole ranks nationwide. I'm Chip Scarborough with this live local late-breaking update.
You're a bum.
This is the Bum of the Week, powered by Crane Automotive Team.
I'm going in the league. This week's bum for me is Dennis Gates. And the University of Missouri, their fans, they talked an awful lot all season long during their good times and their bad times. They did beat Alabama, but you just lost to Drake.
You know, this happens again. God, we really got to start checking our work here.
Uh-huh.
I have Dennis Gates as my bum of the week also.
Is foot, knee, or back pain making your workday unbearable? Maybe you need high-quality support in your shoes. That's where the Good Feet store can help you, like they helped Deidre and Tom.
I would tiptoe because my heels hurt so badly. When I went to the Good Feet store, they allowed me to try on the arch supports. I walked around and I started sobbing because I had no pain.
I work 8 to 10 hours a day. Probably 60% of the time I'm on my feet. I had pain in my feet. Like the second or third day after I left the store, no pain. My feet never hurt. My legs, I have no pain. Everything's gone. Zero pain. Unbelievable.
Book your free fitting from the Good Feet store at goodfeet.com or just stop in. In Fayetteville, we're across from Walmart on Mall Avenue, and in Rogers, we're across from Topgolf.
I'm back to doing more. Thanks to the Good Feet store.
Come in for your free fitting and test walk at the Good Feet store today.
APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group has immediate openings in the Northwest Arkansas area. If you're a licensed CDL driver, heavy equipment operator, electrician, diesel mechanic, have paving or concrete labor experience, or experience in a quarry, apply today at jobs.crh.com. APAC offers top pay, a sign-on bonus, benefits including insurance, retirement, and profit sharing. Apply online today at jobs.crh.com. APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group is an equal opportunity employer.
Indigo Sky Casino invites you to come experience pure gaming fun and winning excitement. Indigo Sky offers it all. Beautiful, luxurious hotel rooms and suites. Live entertainment on weekends. Chef-created entrees. Come win your share of over $1 million total cash and Go Rewards prizes. Friday, 6 to 10 p.m. Play for your chance to win up to $10,000 cash. Experience why Indigo Sky Casino is the premier gaming destination. Highway 60 west of Seneca, Missouri. IndigoSkyCasino.com.
Hey, it's Phil Elson. James Teague with the Teague Law Firm is back for another season on Halftime, Fridays at 12:15. Sometimes families have disputes just like baseball teams. You need someone in your bullpen to help with guardianships, adoption, and child support. The Teague Law Firm is that go-to reliever, and they can help with criminal law such as traffic offenses, DWIs, and more. Call James and the Teague Law Firm at 479-877-1688. Online at teague-law.com. The Teague Law Firm. If they can't help you, they'll talk baseball.
He struck him out swinging.
Northwest Arkansas, it's the final days of the Ultimate Challenge here at Lewis Automotive, and we're going all out to sell 555 vehicles. We've got over 1,000 to choose from, over $2 million in savings, and right now, score up to $20,000 off MSRP.
Wow.
0% financing, and payments as low as $199 a month. Trade in for the ultimate value on your car. Don't wait. These deals hit the road after March 31st. Make your way to any Lewis Automotive location in Fayetteville, Springdale, or Farmington for your last chance to save big.
Who can you trust to sell your home for the most money with the least amount of drama? You need a team of agents with decades of experience, commitment, and of course, tens of thousands in marketing. I'm talking about the Limbird team. Tara Limbird Real Estate Group has sold over $1 billion in real estate. Tara's team can give you a cash offer in 72 hours, or use Tara's high-octane marketing to sell your home quite possibly for thousands over asking. Find out at LimbIrdTeam.com. LIMBIRD.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Coming to you live from the Crane Automotive Team Studios. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruscin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
With DQ.
Kelsey finds a blank space for the score.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
Ruscin and Zach back with you. We have exciting developments here.
It's over. They started a car. They're going to run us over. Yep.
Huh. ESPN Arkansas, the Hit That Line Now app.
God, that was boring.
Big Mike.
God, I hope they put this thing in reverse.
877-377-6963. We're live at Lewis Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. You can see what's going on the video. That's the car that's running. If you're watching on television on the left. Yeah, that's right. And you can see Zach's wrist at the bottom of the screen, too. So that's very exciting. All right.
Hang on.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Are you?
I was just looking.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right, whenever you're ready.
The drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle. Or just use this one.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8
For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
This team sucks.
And it goes back.
Wow. Okay. All right. There you go. Okay, so they started up this Wagoneer.
Yeah.
And we're thinking they're going to wheel it out of here and in the process run over us.
There's nowhere to go behind them.
Right.
There's only one place to go, and that's to go forward. Make sure we're putting this thing in reverse.
Yeah. Or cut
reverse.
the wheel.
Yeah, don't question it. Yes, reverse. Reverse is the way we want to go. We don't want to go forward. Forward is bad. Forward,
man.
bad. Reverse, good.
Has anyone ever been run over at a car remote while they're doing the show? Has that ever happened?
Not
what would
to
that sound like? Something like that?
Yeah, not to my knowledge. I mean, I've done a few of these in my time. I've never almost been run over.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we'll see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
This might be the day.
All right.
This might be the day.
Reverse.
Yeah, that's right. Throw it in reverse, Terry.
Reverse.
Reverse.
Release. Something.
The proposed Colorado-Syracuse spring scrimmage is apparently not happening.
Oh, no way. I'm gonna move out of the way.
Well, you're a wimp. Stay here and take the charge. Plant your feet. Come on.
See, that's what my kid would say. She'd say, "Plant your feet and take the charge."
Plant your feet and take the charge.
Absolutely.
That's right. White 33. Charge.
Go the other way.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
That's right. You can handle it.
This is going to end
If you lay
poorly.
where the wheels aren't, it won't be that bad.
This
It's if the wheels get you. That's the problem.
Well, it's got two sensors on the front of it. I'm hoping those sensors will stop it from hitting me.
Yeah. Or as Mr. Spock would say, sensors.
Sensors.
Yeah.
Okay.
No spring game.
No spring game.
With
That's
Syracuse and Colorado. Yeah.
Instead, he got $54 million.
Yeah, he did. He's doing
that's
all right.
good, right?
Yeah, it's good for him.
Yeah.
Doesn't help me at all, but I mean, it's good for him.
No, you'll see that. Don't you worry about it.
Oh yeah,
don't you worry.
They'll pass the savings along to
Yeah,
me.
they will.
That's right. Yes, that's right. Yeah, they have denied the request for a dual spring practice. The NCAA.
Oh, who cares?
The FBS Oversight Committee. That sounds like a fun group of guys, doesn't it? I mean,
do it and see if they can stop you.
Yeah, what are they going to do?
Yeah,
Take your money away?
What are they going to tell the pilot to turn around?
Yeah, what are they going to do?
No.
They're not going to do anything.
No, they're going to lay. They're just going to lay there.
That's right.
In a fetal position.
You know,
and
if
do
you
nothing.
gave the NCAA a cut of the dough on this thing, they'd probably be okay with it. Just saying.
Well, yes, that would be different.
That would turn things around right there. That would turn things around. Let's see here.
Gilligan likes the Phil Collins. Okay.
Oh, good. Yeah. Phil Collins, underrated in this sense.
Mm-hmm.
everyone cites the one song.
Which one?
In the Air Tonight.
No, his best is Sussudio.
Yes, he has a complete catalog of songs that are better than In the Air Tonight. And In the Air Tonight is good.
In the Air
I don't
Tonight is
hate
very
it.
good.
But it is but people hang up on the drum thing and they don't realize the entire body of work is very good.
That is true.
Studio.
Which, by the way, he says is just a made-up word.
Don't Lose My Number.
Good.
Take Me Home.
Easy Lover. Phil Collins talented, very, very talented. And then he hung out with Genesis for a while.
Yeah. Misunderstanding is
oh,
the Genesis
what a
record.
great
That
song.
is a good song. Yeah, it's a good
Great song about getting cheated on.
Yeah. That's right. So, if I like Phil Collins.
Okay, they've gotten the lady out from behind the driver. I didn't know if we were having a police action or what, trying to get her out from behind the driver's from behind the wheel. So feeling better about this. Okay,
right,
good.
You're not going to get run over today.
All right,
that's right. All right. Lurch likes "I Don't Care Anymore." That would have been a good song to play today. I don't care anymore.
You know what, Lurch? Shouldn't you be working?
He is.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's his first text of the day. I'd say he's...
No, it's not. No, it's not. He's
to the text line.
Oh, to the text line, yes. To the... that went well.
Another stellar performance by the collective. All right.
Ooh, doggy. All right.
I mean, they lost a game and they took the whole thing away.
Yeah, well, they've just completely given up at this point. Baseball wins tonight, they'll be back.
Oh, they'll put it back in place.
They'll put it back.
Yeah.
Baseball is going to win tonight, right? Is Vanderbilt any good?
They've struggled a little bit, but they're Vanderbilt. The Arkansas now they don't play there every year, but they haven't won a series there since 2010.
This is the field that has the parking garage in left field, right?
That's correct. They kind of tucked it in between a bunch of stuff there.
Yeah, what a
on
stupid
campus.
Concept.
Yeah, it's a dump. I mean,
okay.
All
right. I wasn't going to go dump, but all right.
And it's another one of these SEC fields. These cheap people. This league has more money than God, but they have these baseball fields with the dirt infields or the turf infields, and it's all artificial. That's some Southland nonsense right there.
I don't. They're 20-5.
If you want to have a turf field, the league should require a dirt infield, and none of this carpet stuff. All right, that's fine.
Okay, so
I think you should all have grass, but that's my opinion.
They lost to USC and UConn. Yeah, this team sucks.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah, this is going to
Sweep?
be a 3-game sweep.
Sweep. All right.
Yeah, Arkansas by double digits tonight.
Okay.
They lost 2 out of 3 to Auburn.
Sweep, folks. I know this. Arkansas is not going to be involved in many 3-2 baseball games.
No, they're not. No.
They score a lot of runs, which is good because they give up a lot of runs. So it's going to be a how many times. When it gets down to, important games, how many times can you get away with scoring 15 because you gave up 14?
Right.
That's what that's what the early returns are. It's not April yet. We're not ready to, cast any sort of, opinions here.
We always say April, the tax day.
That's
usually the time that we start looking around going, okay, but this is where we are.
But the early returns are that they give up a lot of runs, but they can score a lot of runs. So that, that could work out.
Balances itself out.
This is what do you call it? Like one of these spread teams, like a Big 12 team in football. They're going to score 50, but they give up 45. So I mean, it's one of those two. Football, not baseball. Let's
use your words. Slow down. It's going to be okay.
Lurch says,
I know
that Notre Dame baseball beat Michigan State last night in front of about 10 people.
In tens of people.
Wow.
Yeah, they don't.
Crowd for
they
them.
don't take baseball seriously there.
No, they don't. They don't in Missouri either. That's who's coming in here next week.
See, that's like
beat in 3 games.
You can't participate in every sport. You got to punt on a few.
Right.
If you're going
here with women's basketball.
Well, if you're going to push resources to succeed in football and basketball, you're going to have to punt somewhere.
Or
else.
here with swimming.
Okay. Anything else?
I've said my piece. I'm
okay.
Good.
Oh, okay.
I'm good. They pick and choose.
All right. You have to. And Notre Dame likes their lacrosse and fencing teams. They're good.
That's right. Yeah. But they don't care about baseball.
They do not.
Right. Okay. Let's see here. Anybody have anything else to say on basketball before we close the door on this?
No.
Okay.
No,
right.
it was a fine season. They landed.
They choked at the end.
The way that they got to where they should have been was a little different. It was circuitous, but it's right where they would have been. Sweet 16 team.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
It was a fine season, but they choked at the end. I mean, that's what happened. Sorry. Two things are true. You can still be proud of them, but they blew it. I mean, they gacked up a 16-point lead in the second half last night. And they did it by taking a bunch of bad shots and just, and they got out rebounded by 12 in the second half. And my God, that one sequence, Texas Tech had the ball for a minute almost and got 6 offensive
They did.
rebounds.
They did.
Just
And
wild.
but you could see they were starting to wear down
Yep,
at that
yep.
point in the game.
Yep.
They were wearing down the things. The ball wasn't bouncing their way. The loose balls
Right.
that they were getting to in the first half were not there in the second half. Texas Tech was surging with 7 guys.
Right.
And
Another sport they don't invest in here. Football. That's a good one.
well, they invest in football. They just don't invest.
It's a sunken cost.
Yeah.
All right, fine. Okay.
Here you go. Austin from Fort Smith says, I told my dad who's visiting from Curacao that y'all were Razorback homers, so say something positive while he is listening.
I think they should put Cal in the Hall of Fame again.
Oh, yeah.
After
Absolutely.
what he did with this team.
Dave,
Just put him in again.
Dave has his own wing in the Hall of Very Good.
I'm telling you, we're going to come up with, at some point, our awards show. It's going to be the Hall of Very Good Awards. That's
Yes.
what we're going to do here. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to put tuxes on and have a statue. It's going to be a whole deal.
Lurch
Like the Dundies.
Lurch points out the term you were looking for with football was money pit.
There is one over there on Razorback Road where they have sunken a lot of money and not gotten much in return out of that.
Hey, they won the Liberty Bowl, and if DQ had been
Well,
paying
by
attention,
God, hey.
but it stood to. We could have benefited because DQ could have stolen the Liberty Bowl trophy, which was standing there unattended.
We should have thrown a Liberty Bowl victory parade on American Street.
We should have
the shortest victory bowl.
Yep,
parade.
we should have.
We should have done.
Lurch would have stolen it for us.
Next time, we'll get the cops involved. We'll get horses. We'll get the whole deal.
I don't think the Springdale PD has horses.
Okay, well,
the police horses.
We'll borrow them from another.
You know what we do?
district or
You know what we
something.
do is during rodeo week, we'll just redirect the parade. We'll send it down American
We'll move
Street.
the barrels around.
Yeah, why not?
Have them go all the way down there.
And this is for something that happened 2 years ago.
That's right. Oh Lord! But hey, you know what? They had some fun results there for a minute, and then it all fell apart. So what are you going to do? It happens. Nothing we can do about it.
No, it's over. Move on.
It's
Baseball
over.
plays tonight.
That's right. Yeah, these phony TV people. I heard somebody say this today on TV. Well, if we don't talk about it, it didn't happen.
Who said that?
One of these phony TV people.
I need a name.
You know, that's the attitude of a heck of a lot of people who have ended up in jail, by the way. is we don't talk about it, it didn't happen. My God.
Seaman can find horses if we need horses for our parade.
Okay, we can get horses.
Okay, that's good to know. Stephen A. killed Nolan today.
Yeah, we haven't addressed this.
Yeah, Stephen A. had a bad day.
He's having a glow down, if that's possible.
Well,
he got the big contract.
Yeah.
And everything else has gone to...
he stopped being a reporter.
To doo-doo since
He was a really good NBA beat reporter.
With the Philadelphia Inquirer.
He was Hall of Very Good.
Okay.
He was no Bill Connor. However, today he said, and I'm quoting here, God rest his soul, Nolan Richardson.
Right.
Nolan's very much alive.
Yes, he is.
Very much so.
Yes.
And then, of course, Stephen A. tried to come back and say, I know he's alive. No, you don't.
Yeah, he came back from a break and tried to clean it up, and he was like...
He made it worse.
Yeah. But you know what? He's got $20 million, so he doesn't care if he's right, wrong, or indifferent. They're not going to do anything to him over there.
He's untouchable.
And everything he does generates attention. Even when you say, I don't like that guy, you're generating attention.
I think he's
for
got
him.
an anti-Arkansas bias because he did this to Hunter Henry. When
yeah,
he said Hunter Henry was the key to, I think it was either a Charger or Patriot victory, and Hunter Henry had torn his knee.
You know, I met him when he was in Arkansas once.
Who?
Stephen A.
And?
Well, maybe that's why he has an anti-Arkansas bias.
I don't know.
now.
he seems to get a lot of things wrong.
You've clearly forgotten the story of me meeting Stephen A. And in the interest of wasting time, I will now tell you the story of me meeting.
Can this last 11 minutes?
We'll see.
All right, go ahead.
So I think it was Stan Heath. He's still here, and they had some camp, a basketball camp, and they got him to speak. So he's speaking to the kids, and we're like, oh, cool. Well, maybe we can grab him afterwards and, do a little interview thing or whatever. So we talked to him about something or another. I don't know what it was. But then at the end, the reporter's with me. I'm running the camera, and he's like, "Hey, can you do a like a little like a shout out thing for our TV station? We'll put it on the air like during the sports or whatever." He's like, "Oh yeah, sure, I'll do it." All right, so it was Razorback Nation then, and he's say like "Hi, I'm Stephen A. Smith. You're watching Razorback Nation," and he flubbed it. He said it wrong, and I'm thinking, okay, it's good enough. The reporter goes, "Could you do it again? You said the wrong order."
God.
And he looks down over both of us, over his sunglasses. Like we were just two rubes, which we were and are. But he did it again.
It's close enough.
He did it again.
Yeah, okay.
And
that would explain it.
I also think I saw him at an airport in Charlotte one time, but it may not have been him.
I don't think Stephen A. is going to Charlotte anytime soon.
Well, this was before he was rich. This was like 2004, so it could have been him.
He was a really good NBA reporter, and then he became a caricature.
Philadelphia Inquirer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then he became a caricature, and I'm out on Stephen A.
Austin is putting him in the movement for Bum of the Year.
Yeah.
In the running.
Well, you have, okay, the way this works is you have to be the Bum of the Week.
Yep.
Then you have to be the Bum of the Month. Then you can be Bum of the Year.
Right. Yeah.
So
I think next week he will definitely be Bum of the Week.
Although killing Nolan, I mean, you may be able to skip a couple steps. We'll put that to the advisory board. Jeez.
Yeah, you get to jump the line.
Right, yeah. you DQ Lululemon pants this thing. You just move to the front of the line.
He doubled down. He said, "The late, great Nolan Richardson, God rest his soul." He doubled down on Nolan being dead, and he's not dead.
He took two swings at him. Neither one was right. Russell Mountain Home says, never meet your heroes. That's a fact.
His radio show is why halftime exists. Did you know that?
Yes.
Okay, yeah,
yes,
that's right. Yeah.
Yes.
People didn't want to hear his radio show, so we've put halftime together here at ESPN Arkansas. That's how that happened.
You are welcome.
Now he's not on the radio anymore, but halftime still exists.
Halftime's still floating around. How about that?
Good show. All right.
That didn't take 11 minutes. It took 3. So we want to tell it again?
I could tell it in Spanish.
Do you know Spanish?
¿Dónde está? No, I don't. I was going to type it in the phone and let the phone.
Do you speak a second language?
No. You know how I passed Spanish class?
Oh, boy.
Have I told you this story?
I don't know.
Probably.
But if it'll take
it's
8
been
minutes?
6 years. I've told you all the stories. Okay, so what would happen is our Spanish teacher, Mr. Allen, he's still there. He's great.
Thank you for putting that in.
Senor Allen.
Got it.
So he used to hand out like oodles of bonus points.
Okay.
You could go to Spanish church on Wednesday night and just sit there, and you'd get like 50 bonus points every week.
Okay.
So we stack the deck, right? We get all these bonus points, all this stuff, and it comes time for the final, and he's like, you can make a 30 and still do, you'll still be good. So obviously we didn't make 30. I mean, we knew some of the stuff. So it was like you had to be an imbecile to not pass those classes. I'm telling you.
Okay.
Everybody did well in there. He wanted us to succeed, and we did.
What'd you get in there? B,
I
A?
got a B, maybe an A.
Okay.
I don't remember what it was.
But you can't speak a word of Spanish.
I know a few words. Un poco.
What's that mean?
A little.
Okay.
A little.
Un poco.
Un poco, yeah, that's right.
Okay, good to know.
Right.
Yeah, that's I got nothing for you on that.
BE is texting in. I may be able to help. I speak jive. Thank you, BE.
Wes from Springdale points out DQ is the bum of the week next Friday for quitting. Okay.
Quitting on us, he said.
Okay, yep.
You abandon these people in their time of need, DQ.
Sorry.
Wouldn't it be an ultimate heel turn if, like, in 2 weeks, DQ ends up on the morning show?
Oh, wouldn't it be great? That'd be great.
Wouldn't that be something? Oh, man.
That would be a heel turn.
Yeah, that would be. That would be something right there. Wow. Oh, man. Okay. Text us or call us here, 877-377-6963.
I can't. Oh, Abner points out it's actually un poquito.
Or un. I don't know. It depends on, do y'all know how to conjugate the verbs?
No.
Tu, ested, yo, soy, I forgot them.
Did
Nosotros.
you guys use vosotros?
I think we used nosotros.
We didn't use vosotros because
What
it
the hell
was
are y'all
basically
talking about?
the equivalent of saying y'all.
Oh.
And that was
y'all in Spanish.
too
All right.
confusing. So we only did nosotros for
Oh,
plurals.
we do have some. We have to have a little bit of breaking news.
Okay.
Regarding DQ's departure.
Yes.
Lurch just asked about the check marks move on. Yes, check marks will stay.
Yes. This is a terrible plan. It's a terrible plan.
That's your opinion. I will control the check marks beginning next year.
Yes, in a very Putin-esque move, you will be controlling them. Yes, that's
in a very KGB move. I will be in charge of check marks beginning next year.
Yeah. Oh, here's a good one. Hey, Randy, what does DQ think about it? That's right. Oh, man. The ultimate heel turn. Not going to the morning show. Going to drive time. Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, you're the check mark czar.
I don't like the word czar.
Okay.
I feel like that's too authoritarian. No. I just like, check mark guy.
Remember, you want your results to be a nice, pleasant day. 73%.
The check marks will be equitably distributed among the Notre Dame coaching staff.
And here's another thing for you texters. If any of you disagree with his check marks, one of two things will happen to you in true Russian style. You'll either be pushed out of a window or poisoned. So remember, that's the risk you take if you go against the check marks.
We prefer just disappear.
This guy had acid thrown in his face. What in the world? Because he said Marcus Freeman wasn't
beat
good.
Alabama A&M. He should get the green check mark. Never heard from him again.
He fell out of a window. I have a lot of people falling out of windows.
Crazy things happen. Sometimes accidents happen.
That's right.
Yeah, there will be other things. And you know what? I think I'd like to do thoughts. I have some thoughts.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Great question from Abner. Who gets DQ's unused vacation days? It's a good point. You want to go halvesies on that?
Half a vacation day. What, you do 2 to 4?
Yeah, I think she's got one.
You go home.
Yeah. We'll just split it up, divvy it up. Let's see here. Corey's texting. I don't know what that means. Okay.
No.
All right. Well, that was the big news of the day. Is that I'll be handing out the check marks come football season.
Very
look,
fair and balanced.
I have never been accused of being slanted in one way or the other.
No, that's right. Yeah,
I am right down the middle.
You're News Nation.
That is correct.
News for all Americans.
I just won't. I will not, because I don't feel that they've deserved them. Give any SEC coaches their check marks.
Right.
So we're going to expand a little bit.
That's right.
Yep. We're gonna talk a lot of NAIA.
Well, it looks like this week, after his 77-point win over Purdue, Marcus Freeman.
3 in a row. Never been done before.
It is unprecedented, these times that we are indeed living in. Oh, boy. All right.
I'm looking forward to it. A little extra responsibility for me. Plus, I got the polls back.
You hate that, though.
I do. I can't stand it. I cannot stand it.
And we can't get rid of them, apparently.
No.
We talked about killing them, but it won't happen now.
Stuck with them.
Right. Okay.
It means I got to do more work.
Why can't we get your Altoids or Dr. Pepper sponsored or something?
You really think so? Dale, can we get on that?
I mean,
Altoids, Dr.
yeah,
Pepper.
That's right. Yeah. Like today's Altoids are brought to you by
Yeah, that'd be a great
Rock
thing.
Legal Solutions.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what they should do. Yeah. What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to. I'm an idea man.
You're an idea guy. No, and I appreciate that. Hey, Altoids people, you see, this would be a great thing to get in on.
Get you an NIL deal with Altoids.
I'd be like Laura Linney in the Truman Show. Altoids. The fresh make. No, that's Mentos.
That's Mentos.
Yeah, whatever.
Make the Diet Coke explode. Yeah. You can't make Altoids. Altoids don't make Diet Coke.
No, they don't make
explode,
Diet.
do they?
Yeah, now we should do that. When summertime, we'll just go out in the parking lot and get a couple bottles of Coke and some Mentos. We're bored. We got nothing to do.
Does it work with regular Coke? Because I've only heard Diet Coke.
I would think it would work with regular Coke.
Okay.
Well, I say we try it.
All right.
I got nothing going on.
It does work. I did it one time. I made a slow motion video of it. It's it's if you set it to like the 1812 overture.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Okay.
It's good video. All right, let's see here. 877-377-6963 to get in here on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline on Ruscin and Zach. I don't know where the video is of this thing. That's video of it hailing in my backyard once upon a time. You don't want to see that.
No.
That wasn't fun. Let's see here. Okay.
We've done okay. We've killed at least 8 minutes. You can do your thing.
Oh, we are doing great.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're way ahead of the curve.
All right.
Yeah.
Well
done, team. Well done.
Look at us go.
Yeah.
Boy, we can waste time with the best of them. I'll tell you what. We are elite at this. We are elite. Drive Home powered by Mr. Sparky here on Ruscin and Zach. Hey, we've all seen all those billboards for the attorneys, on bus stop benches and all that stuff. But the question is, how do you know which one to choose when they all say the same thing? Well, here's what you do. You choose someone who has over a decade of experience in injury claims and lawsuits, someone who used to defend the insurance companies but switched from the dark side. Jackie Mock and Mock Legal Solutions. She'll use her experience and insider knowledge of the insurance industry to get you the money you deserve. MockLegalSolutions.com. Real advice, reasonable price. We'll have more right here from the Lewis Automotive Group in Fayetteville, right off of I-49 after these very important messages to your health and well-being.
Influential show in Arkansas. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Bet Saracen is Arkansas's #1 mobile app for placing sports wagers.
In Arkansas, 7 out of every $10 placed on a sporting bet app is with Bet Saracen because Bet Saracen offers more ways to win and more ways to get paid and faster. Find your winners on Bet Saracen and look for my R prop bet specials. I pick them and you win them.
Bet Saracen is Arkansas's favorite sports wagering app.
Gambling problem? Call 800-522-4700.
This is the story of the one. As a quality technician in a food processing center, she knows that making the right call is the best way to avoid a recall. That's why she trusts Grainger's world-class supply chain to deliver the high-quality supplies she needs to help keep her production line, her equipment, and her customers happy and healthy. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
It's our 47th anniversary at Burton Pools and Spas. Make your backyard the go-to spot for family fun. Get the Aruba fiberglass pool for $44,900 or the Corinthian for under $53,000. Plus, rectangle saltwater pools only $49,950. Give your kids a summer they'll never forget. Limited spots available. Hurry in for these exclusive anniversary sale savings at all 3 Burton Pools and Spas locations. Burton Pools and Spas. Water for a better life.
Electrical work can be dangerous. Don't let a do-it-yourself mistake lead to a bigger problem. Mr. Sparky's highly trained electricians can handle all of your electrical needs, guaranteeing that your job will be completed safely and within code compliance. Trust the experts at Mr. Sparky. We'll leave your home even safer than we found it. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed.
You don't have with Penny Malarkey, call 888-8-SPARKY.
Shrimp boil, a southern classic. Tender shrimp, hearty potatoes, flavorful sausage, and sweet corn, all boiled to perfection. Richard's Country Meat Market has everything you need. Shrimp in 16 to 20 and 31 to 35 count. Sausage, corn, and potatoes. Plus, the best seasonings for a Cajun crawfish boil. Are you looking for fresh seafood? Richard's has top quality salmon, cod, and more. With over 30 years in business, they're your go-to for prime meats, Petit Jean hams, and house-made seasonings. Plus everything you need for a shrimp boil. Call 479-443-0000 to order. Or stop by Richard's Country Meat Market, just 1 block east of College and Rolling Hills Drive in Fayetteville.
The Crane Team is your home for all your automotive needs. With 6 different dealerships in Northwest Arkansas and America's favorite brands, the Crane Team has the perfect vehicle for you. From pickup and delivery to service after the sale, Plus our famous, huge Crane Cash discounts, the Crane team simply can't be beat. Shop Arkansas's largest selection of Buick, GMC, Hyundai, Kia, Volkswagen, and more. Visit us today or shop online at craneteam.com.
Founded in 1976, Moix RV has always focused on bringing family and friends together, and this has never been truer than now. As we continue into our 50th year, we are proud to be a family-owned and operated Arkansas original. With marquee manufacturers like Grand Design, Jayco, Brinkley, Forest River, and Winnebago, we have the RV for your next adventure at prices that will not be beat. Moix RV, built for adventure, rooted in Arkansas. Visit us in Conway, Hot Springs, and Springdale, or online at moixrv.com.
I think one of the things that patients don't realize is that when they get a joint replacement, that's not a lifetime treatment option. And they're probably, if they are a younger patient, signing up for multiple surgeries down the road.
As a physician and medical director for QC Kinetics, Dr. Caravelli's seen a pattern of trending joint pain. Prolonged medication, steroids, then surgery, possibly another surgery.
So a lot of our patients are trying to avoid or put off surgery, and this is the treatment that can help them do that.
QC Kinetics extracts your body's healing substances, concentrates them back into your aching joints to help heal and restore those areas, providing lasting relief.
Oh, I love being able to tell my patients, before we do this surgery, let's try another option. Let's see if this is right for you, because now they might not have to have surgery at all.
Call today for your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
This is the story of the one. As a quality technician in a food processing center, she knows that making the right call is the best way to avoid a recall. That's why she trusts Grainger's world-class supply chain to deliver the high-quality supplies she needs to help keep her production line, her equipment, and her customers happy and healthy. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Northwest Arkansas. Hi, this is Stacy with ProMix Concrete, a division of Ozark Ready Mix. We're a local ready mix concrete supplier, and I'd like to invite you to call our team. We'll provide you high performance, optimized ready mix concrete and top-notch service for any and all of your commercial, DOT, and residential construction applications. Call us at 479-480-3060. That's 479-480-3060, and we'll take care of your business. Ask yourself, do you need a mix or ProMix?
ESPN 99.5. The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. The most influential show in Arkansas. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
You didn't like the...
you know what, Arturo, go play on I-49, would you? Jeez.
Oh, man.
Go ahead, read it. I know you want to.
Arturo texted into the Lewis Automotive Group hotline that Marlon Brando was 48 when he played The Godfather.
Yep.
He's 4 years younger than you.
You know what, Arturo? Bafangu.
That's right. Yeah. He's going to take you to the to that restaurant where the guy had the old-timey toilet with the chain on the back. I had the gun in
there. Yeah, it's perfect for us.
That's right. It's perfect for us. Oh, man. That is that's something there. Well, the in baseball news, in their first game at Steinbrenner, the Rays walked off the Rockies.
How about that?
They're 3-2.
That is a franchise-altering win.
Really is. How about that? So they walked them off. They're at Steinbrenner Field.
Okay. There you go.
So the Rays are off and running in their temporary house.
Yeah.
Until they find another place, another city.
They're going to win 95 games.
Oh,
they
yeah.
always do.
Yeah, it's
God,
always
I hate
stuff
the Rays.
like. Yeah, they're annoying. Yeah.
And they're wearing the old deviled eggs uniforms. You know, the old Rays, like the original Rays uniforms today. They look good.
What
I hate
became of the Rays that were in the tank in the stadium? Are they gone?
Yeah, I think PETA got to them.
Oh, okay.
Said it was cruel to have Rays in a stadium in water.
Yeah, God
I always
forbid.
thought it was weird having the down at the Marlins Park when they had the fish tank.
Yeah.
Behind home plate, and you'd get a pass ball that bounces into the aquarium.
All of a sudden, you got coil over the field.
Right?
What do
Yeah,
do?
you don't want that.
No, no one wants that.
No,
it's not what we're looking for.
No, no, and no.
Let's see here. Well, back in the headquarters, keeping everything moving smoothly is DQ, and she also has the poll questions. DQ?
Your poll questions. Have you ever given a delayed answer to a text message to make it seem like you are busier than you actually are?
Now, you've asked the question, have you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes I don't care, really, but if I text someone and then they wait a while to text me back, and then I text back immediately, I feel like I'm insane a little bit. So sometimes I'll wait.
Okay.
Don't want to be insane.
You don't want to. It's better to be crazy and not let them know than to look crazy and be,
right.
actually be
That's
sane.
true. That is true.
78% of people said yes, they do delay the answer.
What's the proper time frame for a return on a text?
Oh, like 15 minutes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes I don't care. Like, if I want to text you back, I'll just text back the answer real quick and go from there.
Okay.
Do you like the rain on concrete smell?
I don't know what that is.
I don't know how you don't know what I'm talking about.
I guess, you know what? Maybe I just don't pay attention to it. Next time it rains on concrete, I'll
yeah,
sniff.
it's right when it starts raining.
Now, is it when it's like hot?
It's because I guess like the oil is rising from the ground or something.
Do I need to
like
get on
it's
all
slick?
fours to sniff it?
No.
Okay.
You'll be
I'll
able
sniff
to,
it.
You'll be able to. Yeah, don't worry.
Okay, got it. Okay.
75% of people said yes.
Okay.
Do you have anything currently sitting on the dash of your vehicle?
No.
83% of people said no.
No.
And those are your polls. Go touch grass.
Right. All right. That's right. A proper ending.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There you go. All right. Do you have some doozy polls lined up for Monday?
I can think of some over the weekend.
Okay. Yeah, so no.
No.
Okay. So, all right.
It would be funny, though, if they were just regular poll questions.
Just regular, run of the mill.
How many games will the baseball team win?
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, that's a good one.
How are you feeling about next football season?
Yeah. Give the basketball season a grade, A, B, C, F. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. That'd be funny. We should do that. Yeah.
We should.
Maddie says all she has is some dust on her dash.
We met Maddie yesterday.
We did. She came by for the porch show. That's right.
That's better than having a little dust on the bottle. That's hang on. No. Hang on.
A little
I know.
dust on the bottle.
That's Joe
Just
Diffie.
One of those
No.
times.
Who is it?
David Lee Murphy.
I was close.
Dang.
Like a 2-hit wonder. That's a tough one.
Okay.
Considering you know nothing about
I know
country
zero
music.
about country music.
I saw him sing it at the amp one time.
Oh wow, okay.
He sang a bunch of songs I didn't want to hear, and then he sang that one
that
last.
one. Okay, well that's what you do.
I came here for this one. I don't want to hear the rest of this nonsense.
But that's what you have to do. Is you have to keep them hanging around.
This is off my new album.
It's
Boo!
It's why Chicago plays Saturday in the Park last. Because that's
exactly.
what you're there for.
Yeah.
I do think that when artists have only a couple of really popular songs, I think they should feel obligated to play those songs twice.
Okay.
Very interesting.
What's the
Sometime
best?
in the middle and at the very end.
What's the best closing song you've heard to a concert? Mine's easy. McCartney played Helter Skelter.
Oh, there you go.
I mean, that's nothing will ever top.
Well, here's one more reason to love the Eagles. Both shows I went to, they open. I think both. I know the stadium one in Little Rock. They open with Hotel California.
That's you know what they've got the catalog to do it.
I think they close it. I think the second encore is Desperado. I think
that's a great song.
And then they leave.
Seven Bridges Road.
They did that in the middle. I like that one.
I like that song.
I like that a lot. I don't know. I can't think of the end of the concert.
Like the encore. McCartney played Helter Skelter, which he hadn't done in years.
Yeah.
And he played it down at Globe Life. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
You remember when you were in Globe Life?
And you played Helter
Helter Skelter and closed the show?
He refused to play it because of the Manson murders. And then he broke it out. And I remember
those people are gone. Who cares, right?
And I did the thing, like, oh my God. I'm like arms out, like holding people back because we're in that second level, like global, like going, oh, there's go, and they went through the whole thing.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
That is pretty good.
JB says he saw the Charlie Daniels band, and they played when the Devil Went Down to Georgia for 15 minutes. What else are they going to play?
Did they just do the middle part over and over again?
Yeah.
Do 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 do. Yeah. My favorite concert moment of all time is at the Garth Brooks show. Robert from Nashville was the one of the warm-up acts, right? And his little band, cute band. So my favorite moment was going to the men's room right after that ended, and some random guy in the men's room going, "Man, they sucked."
Okay.
It made me very happy.
It made you happy?
Made me very happy on the inside. Made me warm and feel good on the inside. All right, we'll come back here from Lewis Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, the Ultimate Challenge in its final days, and we'll talk about all that when we come back here on Ruscin and Zach. Don't go any place.
Call or text the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group, the Ultimate Challenge is back with the ultimate selection, ultimate savings, ultimate financing, and the ultimate... Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
A dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacale.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse. Some serious crappie. Nice speck.
We got crappie.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
BetOnline is the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for online betting in 2025. Whether you're a seasoned fan or a first-time bettor, BetOnline is your ultimate game day companion. With the largest selection of odds on everything from NBA and college basketball to the NHL and UFC, BetOnline continues to be your number one sports betting source. From every three-pointer to hat trick, BetOnline has you covered with odds, stats, and more for every game, every play, and every win. BetOnline. The game starts here.
Hey everybody, this is Tyson Van. Dad, tell everyone about your job at Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash.
Power washing, son. I've been working in the business for over 15 years, all over the River Valley and Northwest Arkansas, residential or commercial. At Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash, our cleaning services include exterior home, fence, driveways, walkways, gutters, full deck cleansing, and more.
Call my dad at 479-763-5561.
Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash. One call, cleans it all.
Le dije, vamos a hacer maldades. Vuelvo yo te traje. Pago allá el mahones si no baila pa' que sale. Aquí están mis anormales. Tú mueves ese nalga. Esto es pa' las nenas nuevas, pa' los nenes, pa' la tía.
It's back, the Ultimate Challenge at Lewis Automotive, and it's bigger than ever. We're on a mission to sell 555 vehicles in the month of March, no matter what it takes. We've got more than 1,000 vehicles to choose from, more than $2 million in discounts, and we're not holding anything back. All month long, get up to $20,000 off MSRP or 0% financing on select models.
Payments start at $199 a month.
Find the ultimate selection, the ultimate discounts, the ultimate financing, and the ultimate amount for your trade. Only at the Lewis Automotive Group's Ultimate Challenge.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas.
Power Sports Marine has been a trusted family-owned dealership proudly serving Northwest Arkansas with exceptional customer service and a distinguished reputation, reflected in our outstanding Google reviews. Looking for a Honda Rancher ATV for the farm, a Pioneer or Talon side-by-side for the trails, or maybe a Goldwing CBR or Africa Twin for the open road? We've got them all. backed by our friendly, knowledgeable team and 5 Honda Red Level certified techs to keep you riding strong. Experience the Heartland Honda difference today. Visit us in Springdale, exit 72 from I-49 just north of Cracker Barrel, or at heartlandhonda.com, where fun begins and service never ends. For your safety, read the owner's manual, wear a helmet, eye protection, close side nets and doors, and always wear seatbelts. Honda ATVs and side-by-sides are for riders 16 years and older.
Who can you trust to sell your home for the most money with the least amount of drama? You need a team of agents with decades of experience, commitment, and of course, tens of thousands in marketing. I'm talking about the Limbird team. Tara Limbird Real Estate Group has sold over $1 billion in real estate. Tara's team can give you a cash offer in 72 hours, or use Tara's high-octane marketing to sell your home quite possibly for thousands over asking. Find out more at limbirdteam.com. LIMBIRD.
Call the Hogs in 2025. You can renew your football season tickets today and be there for marquee matchups inside Razorback Stadium.
Sam Pittman heads toward midfield, and Arkansas wins the football game.
This year, the Hogs face off against Texas A&M, Auburn, and for the very first time, a matchup with the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. You can renew your tickets through the March 31st deadline. For more information about Razorback football tickets, just visit ArkansasRazorbacks.com.
ESPN 99.5. It's not a sports show. It's Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
All right, we're back here. Ruscin and Zach winding down our time here.
I'm back in frame there.
Yeah, you're back.
Look at you. Look at you.
Yeah, okay, right. There we go.
Right.
I don't like that I'm over here by myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the outcast?
Well, like I'm sitting here, I'm looking at this. I can see myself like leaning back just to make sure you were in frame and all that kind of stuff. I have to sit still.
I thought maybe you're just leaning back, checking out all the people taking advantage of the Ultimate Challenge.
It is. There are a lot of people
I'm telling you.
There's
a lot happening
I think
today,
you may hit the 555 today.
You know, there's people getting off at 3, getting off at 4. They hear us on the radio, $25,000 off, 0% financing, payment starting at $199 on those pre-owned vehicles. I'm telling you, those escapes, they're flying out of here.
Wow.
Over 30 of them sold this month.
That's crazy.
The Compass, well, there was on the showroom. It's gone
now.
It's gone now. It's $24,900 on a 25 Compass, 30 miles per gallon, and it's 4-wheel drive. And you and I were just talking about 4-wheel drive situations.
Yeah, see, it does snow here every now and then,
does.
and when it does, if you've got rear wheel and 500 horsepower, car doesn't go anywhere.
It just doesn't. It doesn't. But hey, it is Ultimate Challenge at Lewis Automotive. It's that month where we challenge all of our dealerships to collectively sell a goal. This month, that's 555. But what's in it for you, the customer? Well, in order to hit 555, we've got to make some phenomenal deals, like take an amazing amount off of vehicles, like $25,000 off. We talked about it, but $25,000 off a vehicle, and then we got one on sale for $24,900. You get a vehicle for free.
I like that.
Both of them are brand new vehicles. That's kind of unheard of. When we start talking about the ultimate amount for your vehicle, we're paying over book value for your vehicle. Why? Because we got to replenish our inventory. If we want to sell more, we got to have the cars to sell.
Yeah.
It's real. I'm a simple person.
Yeah.
It just has to make sense.
I like the idea. You're just buying cars. If you got that third car, kids, gone to school, done whatever, and you got a car just sitting in the driveway.
Yeah,
that's free cash.
One of our buyers, who's an employee here, Marty, that's all he does. His sole job is to buy. Now we've got multiples, but to buy. He's written over 5 checks today for vehicles off the road. That means people came in, hey, appraised my car. They leave here with a check. Of those 5, 3 of them had payoffs. The reason I say that is because you may have been to their dealers, and they're like, okay, we agreed on a number. Now go ahead and pay it off and bring us the title, and then we'll write you the equity check. We realize that's not the easiest process. Once you come to us, we'll handle the payoff. We'll handle getting the title. We'll write you the equity check on the spot.
It's nice.
It really is nice. So we want to hit all different areas of maybe you do have a vehicle you need to replace. Maybe you do have somebody turning 16 or getting ready to go to college. Or maybe you got an extra vehicle because you just got a company car. We can help you turn that into cash as well. So no matter what you're looking for, Lewis Automotive is your automotive destination. And if it's repair-wise, maybe you just got back from spring break and you're like, man, I'm really happy that my tires lasted that long. I thought I was going to get a flat or this or that. We still got that buy 3, get 1 for $1 on BFG, on Nittos, on Michelins, on Toyos going on through the end of the month, so take advantage of that. Or maybe you just got back from spring break and you're like, my vehicle was out of warranty and I was crossing my fingers just hoping something didn't happen. And you're like, man, I'm kind of living on borrowed time because that engine, it could go. I'm at 105, 110,000 miles. Go ahead and trade it in before something happens, and let's get into a newer vehicle with some peace of mind that has a warranty on it. Speaking of warranty, you heard us talking about the Lewis Guarantee, but I'm coming back to it. Why? Because it's exclusive here at Lewis Automotive, and nobody can touch this. You get a real deal, double the factory warranty on a new vehicle, double that thing to a 10-year, 120,000-mile powertrain. On pre-owned vehicles, I love talking about this because we absolutely, I'm a competitive person, we annihilate the competition, including the manufacturers up in Detroit, or if we're talking about Toyota, if we're talking about Honda, if we're talking about Ford, if we're talking about Jeep, they all retro their certified pre-owned back to day one of ownership, mile one of ownership. We start at day one today, 5 years and 60,000 miles from today forward. That's all the way up to 100,000-mile vehicles. From 50 to 100,000 miles, you get a 3-year 36. So even if you buy a 90,000-mile vehicle, where most places would be like, hey, you better check that out. That thing's as is. It's your baby. We give you a 3-year 36.
Pretty dang good.
That is
pretty dang good.
I think so. And if that's not enough, how about a 5-day peace of mind protection? That means within 5 days, if you figure out it wasn't the right fit, it wasn't the right color, it didn't look right, it wasn't full drive, it didn't have the tow package, you can come back and exchange that thing. Full purchase price towards any vehicle on our lot, new or used.
That's how you do it. That's why they keep coming back. Plus, you get all the service. The oil change thing has got me.
I know.
Because that is one of those things. I hate getting oil changes.
No appointment necessary. We studied all the quick lubes out there. We've got the quickest oil change done, but still checking your vehicle out by certified mechanics using certified parts, multiple inspection, the alignment checker's cool. All of that's going on. Don't forget about tomorrow, Saturday. We got the entire atmosphere going on. The axe throwing. We've talked about that. The 50-foot obstacle course. Multiple food trucks coming. The chug truck coming. All the excitement coming right here in Fayetteville. Or if you're up in Springdale, check out our Ford store up there off of North Thompson. Our pre-owned lot out in Farmington. Where we're in the final days, really the final hours of today, of the Ultimate Challenge where you, the customer, wins. You owe it to yourself. I had some people earlier I was talking to. They're like, you said just come try, so we're going to try, you know. And that's what I'm challenging Northwest Arkansas to do is say, hey, you owe it to your family. You owe it to your budget and your bank account. If you can save, why not? Why not?
Makes sense.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's all here today, rest of a couple more hours today, tomorrow, and then Monday.
Yes.
Final day. But you want to come tomorrow because of all the stuff, and you guys might hit your goals. So, I mean, it's...
I know. That's what I would do. I would come before we hit the 555. Yep. Selection's better. You'll get a little bit better deal, because they're pushing hard.
They are.
You know what I mean?
You're going to go walk around the bullpen here, just kind of eavesdrop, see what's going on. Just see what's
come
going
over
on.
The top,
right?
like,
just
hang on. Time out. Let's talk.
Let's do this.
Yeah, let's do this. Let's re-look at this deal. You'll see me out there re-looking at a trade-in, going, hey, let's look at this one. I just acquired this vehicle. So remember that, too. If you came in during week 1 of Ultimate Challenge, since week 1, I know I talked about the past 48 hours, we've gotten an additional 40 vehicles. But since week 1, I think the total is almost 500 additional vehicles.
Pretty good.
That we've got. So we got a whole new inventory. Yep. Come check us out this weekend. Thank you guys for having me on.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
I appreciate it. It's been fun.
All right. Matt Lewis here. Lewis Automotive right here off I-49 in Fayetteville. Look for the car tower. The lights are on the car tower, too. So there you go. There you go. All right. We've got much more to get to here. Coming up, we'll do the autopsy on the and that's a good word to describe it, too, with the basketball season ending last night for the Razorbacks. So stick around for that, 877-377-6963. Some of you will go to baseball at 6:30.
Hopefully.
And the rest of you will be stuck with us.
In theory.
Until 7 o'clock.
Yeah, sorry about that.
If Zach did all the buttons
If
right.
Zach did all the buttoning correct.
Monday is DQ's final show.
Yep.
In broadcasting ever.
Ever.
So do not miss that. It is, we have nothing planned.
Not a thing.
But something will happen, I'm sure.
Always does.
We'll be right back after these words. Here we are.